What's that even called? I can't even know.
I don't remember what it's called either. I know.
It's all a question of what to remember about things, and I should know this because I did work with sheep for a bit, but I don't know all the technical terms about sheep and rams and stuff like that.
Well, no, we're talking about her pattern and the little round, like the little stripe that she has around one thigh that looks like that stripper thing that you put cash in.
Oh,
like in the Old West, you see them also in the Old West.
Yeah. It's not a corset.
Not a corset. It's a bridle something.
I know, and you take it off by your teeth when you're the groom and you throw it. I'm trying to think of it, and I can't think of it. I know what exactly it is, but it is not coming to me, and I sound like a fucking moron while we're streaming right now.
Jesucristo.
What Cass said.
Lovely.
I mean, Jesus Christ. That's it.
Oh,
Doesn't
Jesus.
anything else.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus. But I will say, Fen, she's based off a cherry chocolate cardinal.
Huh.
Which is a small little like cake bun, essentially.
Yes. Oh, and
It's a garter.
Garter.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Garter, there you go.
Oh, my stars and garters. That's the words I'm looking for.
Yeah, she looks like she's wearing a garter. But it's part of her pelt pattern.
Mm-hmm.
That looks a bit off in the image. The thumbnail looks a bit weird.
What?
No, it doesn't. Not to me.
The silhouette isn't completely over.
It's supposed to
I
be like
see.
that.
It's supposed to be. It's called gradient.
It's a gradient silhouette.
Because
Fancy
you think.
It really is tired. Poor
Yes,
Mobo.
and if people didn't know, Mallow is sick, so if he does get too sick tonight, he may drop out. That is always an option because we've had it before. So
Especially with me.
yes, so if you do get to the point where you cannot join us, Mallow, let me know, okay? As we
will do.
as we hear everybody typing.
I'm not typing.
Sorry, I'm fucking spamming your fucking link everywhere.
I know.
And I'm not typing, I'm drawing.
No, that's
Like I always do these streams.
Yeah, that's Boomy though.
My ears.
Why did I go to YouTube when I should have gone to Twitter? Yeah. Also, if anybody's looking for the art real quick, what do you call it? Right now on the stream, I'm taking some time off to redo a bunch of that because we've had so much art drawings. I need to put some new stuff in and everything. And I don't know if you know, but work is a hassle and a bitch when you work, close to 12 hours a day, maybe 11 on the good day. So I haven't had much time. Also, if that is also the case today where the party gets to a point, it may be a shorter stream. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But I'm just going to lay it out there. Depending on what's going on, I prepared as much as I could. I think I've got everything ready to go. But if they get to a part that I need to work on more, the stream will end, obviously. So it may be a short stream, maybe a 3-hour stream. Don't know. It all depends on what the party decides to do.
The
My
stream is
ears.
just,
They're
like,
bleeding.
if out of suddenly the screen turns black, assume that the stream ended.
Yeah, just don't make an outro, just have it just go to a black fucking
Like,
screen.
end.
oh
Stream
god,
ends
we
if
need
we
a
get to a
cut.
point where
Oh
stream
god,
ends when
it's
Zorn
going
runs
to be
out of
bad,
ideas.
yes.
Just like the end of Sopranos.
Yes, and also, just as an announcement beforehand, I know we should be streaming by now, but I just wanted to say as well, next week there will be no stream, unfortunately, because I will be heading up to Michigan for vacation. So
Go.
that is what's going on with that, and I have to leave that night. So unfortunately, there will be no stream on Thursday coming up. But there will be one before Thanksgiving, and then we'll have to see how Thanksgiving's going. Because I technically do work Thanksgiving, and I don't know the plans of the party. So this week or this month might be only 2 streams. We have to see. If anything, I might stream on Thursday that day just by myself or something. Who knows? But that's the plan coming up with the streams. Like I said, videos will be done. Videos will be done. Also, thank you, Mute, for the donation of $1.01 for Zooey Mama. What the fuck?
Sweet mama.
Wee mama.
Yes.
You just got 101.
I just got 101 again. Thank you so much again, Mute.
Bourgeoisie.
Is the bourgeoisie.
I almost
But
got donated $20 the other day.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah. I was in Goose's stream, and I was like, you know how sometimes I'll just sing out of random.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, Twitch sings when? I'm like, fucking give me $20 and I'll do it. And like, first off, that's really cheap for doing something. So let me find out when. I'm like, no.
Right, I know, because I shaved my
No.
my beard for $100. I remember that.
Yeah, and
Next time it's 500.
I'm now bound to do Twitch things if anyone donates me $20. So I'm fucking screwed.
Oh god. All right. Anyway, should we get? That's all for the announcements. So that's what's happening. But shall we get into it tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Whoops. If I get. No, we're streaming on YouTube, not Twitch. I opened up the wrong thing. All right.
You dummy.
You're tempted. You're
Yes. So
tempted.
anyway, last time on the Wings of Freedom, our party went shopping. Because after talking to Percival, the party wandered throughout the streets in order to see if they could find any shops that were still open. Unfortunately, all shops are closed because, you know, this ain't a 24-hour general store. And sorry, ye olde Walmart has yet to be invented yet. All right, I should write that down as a new business venture. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm doing a recap here. Where was I? Right, there was a mysterious female that ended up turning into a bat. The party had some touching moments about working together and, you know, sorting out their differences. And then there was more shopping. So yeah, honestly, it was a really chill day, and the party did some general preparation for what's to come. And that is where we pick up tonight's session.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So basically, after exiting the blacksmith's place, having the hide armor being made for Maddie in about 2 days, you guys are right there, and it's about, I would say, roughly about noonish.
Oh, that's right. We wanted to go look for a cleric, didn't we?
Yep.
That's up to you.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
I
go
think
with
a lot of
cleric.
us were going with you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So where are you gonna go find this person?
We had been told that there might be something. I forget where, because it was a while ago.
Mm-hmm. It was
In
last
the
week.
House of the Law.
That's right. Yeah, Lawbearer. That's right. That's where the
Lawbearer.
paladins would go.
Okay.
And we were going to go down there to see if we can find any sort of cleric's temple or anything that might be able to help us dealing with the undead or vampires or something.
Okay. Is that where everyone's heading?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm asleep.
No, you've been traveling with the party,
Oh.
Just silently.
just silently
Narrowly
contemplating.
avoiding your brothers.
Yeah, you've kind of been avoiding your brothers.
Vicky's still I'm just gonna say she's like in stoic about people knowing that about her reality.
So that was you this whole time.
Yep. Yes, you
Reality
were.
is often disappointing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see, if there's one person who knows about vampires, wouldn't it be Percival?
I mean,
Do
they
you want to
didn't
go back
really
up and disturb him?
I mean, that would be a best bet to get information.
And
Yes.
plus, it's that moment that if he did know about vampires and our job, he would have probably told us, wouldn't he?
I mean, we didn't ask.
Well, no, but
He
you would
might
think
have-
that if
might
it was
have-
important to know, he would have brought it up.
I mean, he might have thought we just knew about vampires. I mean,
Mm.
I
plus,
think that's.
we didn't know it was vampires before. Now we think it might be vampires.
I mean,
Well, if that is the case, don't you think he would have summoned us to talk to us about it rather than letting us go in blind?
I
you
mean,
wanted to
we
say
probably
something,
didn't know
Using the
Alan?
wrong
Vampires.
voice, hold up. Yeah, the illegal index in the Catherine now.
I was gonna say real quick, Melon wanted to say something.
All right. I was just trying to say I could just. One of us could just walk over there and tell him.
I'll do it.
It's possible.
Sure. Also, you okay, Mello? You don't sound too good.
No, I don't know. I woke up with a tad bit of soreness. I don't know.
Your voice sounds deeper and more masculine.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
not
Change
right
it
now.
back.
Only it'd be best if you don't start bringing those sorts of things up in front of him.
Mm-hmm. I was
Like,
gonna say
I
that's
mean,
not the best
I
time.
like Mallow is a warlock, so he's probably a
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything? What are you
So
going
I-
about?
I'm just gonna go back up to Castle Whitestone if I maybe get a ride if I'm lucky enough to walk all the way.
Okay.
I'm just
Very
gonna
well.
jog up there. So, if someone wants to come with me, you can, I guess. But I'm just gonna jog up to Castle Whitestone.
All right. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not you.
Why?
Last time she was alone, you know what happened?
Now you know that's
Mm.
there.
I do not remember what happened. What happened?
She got attacked by a vampire.
All right. Sorry.
Wait, does someone want to come with me then?
I'll go with you. Like whatever. I don't think better to do anyways.
Yeah, I guess I kind of did want to talk to you. So we can
Oh.
do that.
Vicky crosses her arms. She just chuffs.
Uh-huh.
Are you?
Wait up here. I won't get them.
So I guess me and Vicky are going to Castle Whitestone, and the rest of the party is going down toward the House of the Lawbringer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, checks
Alright.
out.
We'll go with...
You know you never split the party.
Yep, but we'll go with Boomy and Vicky first,
Okay.
Okay.
as they leave the party.
You
So- So Vicky,
Yes,
I met your brothers.
I am actually surprised they are in here from all the other places. This is pretty far off. I mean, originally we split
Are
off
you a
on.
dude?
What is that? That's a little sudden. Isn't that rude? What if I ask you like, wait? I don't know what to tell
Listen,
you. I'm not.
Listen, because they kept saying you were a guy, and we took a bath together, and you're not a guy out here, because that'd be really embarrassing if you saw me naked.
I mean, you saw me in the shower. Do I really have to answer that question?
What's this? Oh yeah, I never saw you in the shower. I saw you at the bathhouse, like in Whitestone, not Whitestone. The other time at the store.
We're taking showers twice. That was the other time at the very beginning of the game too.
No, that was
bath.
that was bath. You guys went to the brothel to go get pampered at the bath, and then you went off with Johnny Bravo guy.
No, there was a second time
That was
before.
in my campaign.
No, I remember this another
Okay,
round.
listen.
I could be wrong.
If I
Go on.
find out you're lying to me and I'll take whatever it is between those legs and remove it. Okay?
Like whatever. Like you know, like just look at me. This is Gooch. I know style. Okay? I even helped you look pretty. So
I know.
I don't-
I know.
if that doesn't add up, what adds up?
We're friends, right?
I mean, obviously. I mean,
Don't lie
it's
to
not like
me.
I've been traveling with you this entire time. It's not
Don't
like
lie
I
to-
fought a dragon. It's not like
Don't-
we went through Titans together.
I will smack you.
It's
if you
not like
don't shut up.
it's not like we went through hell.
Listen. Yeah, we went through all that together. So tell me the truth, okay? Are you a man?
Vicky just crosses her arms and just rolls her eyes. It's just like, I'm pretty sure you can answer that question yourself, okay? Like,
That's
we've been
not
this
what I
entire time
asked.
together.
I swear to God. I swear to whatever deity you hold dear, Vicky. Don't lie to me about this one.
I'm not gonna answer that question because it's really obvious.
It's not. It's not.
We've been hanging out this entire time, okay?
I like to think like so. You are a girl. Your brother just being brothers, I guess. I don't know. I never had a.
Okay, let me put this in perspective, okay? So, I have 7 brothers, well, 6. Because I'm the 7th one or whatever. And we work at a circus. What do you do at a circus?
Clown around,
So what do you think my brothers are doing?
clowning around.
So there you go.
Oh thank goodness. I mean, that was gonna look super you know.
Like I told you, you seen what I do. Like you know I'm a circus. This is what I want to be part of. Like
But
how can I get
How do I know
tired?
you're not clowning around?
Well, that's up to you to figure it out.
Can I insight check that shit?
Yes, you can, and I mean technically you are lying a little bit there. Well, you're not telling the whole truth, so I'll leave it up to you. It's either persuasion or deception, Cask.
I was just
I'll give you the choice on that one because you're not telling the whole truth, but you're not exactly lying either.
You're trying to pass the buck.
Right. Also, I need I'm so sorry. I forgot one more thing. Everybody, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to derail this. Everybody go into their settings real quick and disable 3D dice because that's kind of why we've been having problems with the rolls. I'm so sorry.
No,
I meant to do.
Zorn. I will say that Roll20 has updated, and it did fix that problem. I actually checked it in my own thing while I was working on my own session, and it doesn't happen anymore.
Then never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, keep going.
Don't
Make me
worry.
roll the dice.
I had
Roll
a
the
friend
dice.
test this, and it works. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Carry on.
All right, it's all right. Go ahead, roll, guys. I'm so sorry about that.
If it does, then I'm stupid.
All right, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna roll my deception then.
All right, and you need to do insight then, Fen.
I already rolled insight.
I do not see it. What did you get, Fen?
I got 20 and she got 24.
You got not. I don't see your roll.
I don't see your roll either, Fen.
Okay, that's weird then. I don't know. It came
Okay,
up.
then I'm stupid. Then disable the die.
Yeah, please just disable 3D dice, everyone. Please, while you get a second. It's on the cog. You'll see it. So sorry to break the game, but just roll 20's being an idiot. All right, I'll trust you, Fen. Okay.
Look, I lost though.
I know. So, I mean, she seems to be being genuine. She's clowning around.
So, go to Castle Whitestone, I guess.
Like, oh my goodness. Like, you're so overworked at the fact of like, whatever. I'm gonna go talk with my
Look, I don't-
brothers. I need to figure out what happened to the others too. Anyways, like, I'm surprised they're so far away. It just makes me wonder if the others are even further.
I mean, is this your two like Dick and Rick? I think. With you?
I mean, I have. Okay, so let me see if I remember right. It's
Do they all rhyme?
Well, we all end in egg. She just starts to giggle. Like we have Vicky, Rick, Stick, Ick, Dick, and Pick.
Wait, there's Ick and Ix.
No, it's Vic, Rick, Stick, Ick, Dick, and Pick. That's all of us.
Wait, so your name is Vic?
Yeah, I mean, I have Vicky on it, so it has like this little tune. So it's just a little bit of glamour and whatever, but that's just my stage name. Like, yeah, my real name is Vic, but it's like whatever.
Like Victor?
No, just Vic. It's Vic, Rick, Stick, Ick, and Dick, and Pick.
What other words rhyme for Ick?
What?
I don't know, like lick,
No, it's
Nick?
only. See, you're not that
Rick?
many. We were just a group of 6.
kick.
don't
What
know.
else has the Ick?
Okay, like, what? I mean, it's just 6 of us. I thought we were 7, but no, it was just 6 of us.
Slick.
Where are you getting at?
I don't know. I'm trying to pass the time.
We could just roll her eyes.
All right.
You're laughing, aren't you? Yeah, you laughed, didn't I?
And as you guys are talking, you end up making your way up to Castle Whitestone, where that familiar guard greets you once again and just goes, "Ah, welcome back. How may I help you today?"
Turns out I'm not wearing a dress anymore.
You're still a
I'm in my
goblin.
I'm in travel clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You
Yes.
is Percival available? We came with some information about the job he gave us, and I wish to ask about. Hopefully,
I'm so sorry. Percival has gone for the day.
is there anyone in his family who could know about, say, vampires, or anyone here who knows about that we could talk to?
Well, the Lord and Lady left in their carriage this morning for parts to the south. Lady DeRollo, his sister, is off with the council meeting. I mean, there's always Jerem, but he's off in the mountains.
What's the earliest we can contact someone then?
We needed to contact him today. Is there anyone in this castle who would have information about the vampires? I know from the story that the Rollos had contact with the problems with them in the past.
Yes, the Briarwoods.
Yes, was there anyone who knows anything about them, like weaknesses or stuff like that?
That would be, as I wasn't around when that happened. It was more Lady DeRollo. Actually, both of them, Lady DeRollos.
Was there any, like,
And Lord
older
DeRollo.
vet-
That it
Older
was.
veteran guards who were around in that time who might have information?
Let me think. Hold on. With a natural one.
No, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything right now. I'm the most senior god on staff, and it's
I should have
been a
said
while.
lucky. I don't know. It has to be against. Never mind.
no Cask. It's only an attack against
yes,
you.
no.
So
Yes,
The
yes,
entire
that's what I'm gonna-
family, the entire DeRollo family is out.
yes, one is on the council for tal'dorei. The other ones have left in a carriage for an appointed meeting that they had to go to this morning. People
Where is
have
this
lives.
meeting being held?
It's being held all the way in Iman.
That's like months of travel.
Yes, I do believe that they used a thing known as a teleportation circle.
Is there any way to contact them, or what's the earliest we can find them?
Roll a history check, Cask.
Oh, dope. What I suck at the most.
You say as your overpowered characters.
Does
Lucky.
lucky?
Yeah.
Quite lucky.
You can contact him by the sending spell that Bavine does.
Oh,
He's not here though.
Vicky just perks up
Mhm.
and lifts her tail. It's just like, we could ask Babine.
He's not here.
I know.
Okay, one last question. Would it be too much to ask, since we are working for the Rolo, is there like any books or anything that he would have or might have the information we're looking for? Maybe we could just take a
As
peek?
that. Roll a persuasion check.
Under God? Vicky,
Roll.
help me.
Roll a.
Persuasion. I'll roll persuasion.
Yeah.
I mean, my charisma
Budding
is...
inspiration.
Nah, Cask, unfortunately, nah, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, I rolled so low.
I know, it's an 8, I'm sorry. And as he's like, I'm sorry, without the permission, I cannot let you in the private study.
With that roll, I cannot let you do that study.
Well, thank you anyway.
You're welcome. Have a nice day, Miss Boomy.
So whatever. So
I just throw my hands up and slit and sulk off.
Mm-hmm.
So Vicky just follows.
That was a waste of time.
Well, we still have the option of Bavine. Just need to figure out how to
Like, we just
contact them.
talked to them
But
yesterday
don't
and
we?
they all-
But we have a way of communicating with them, don't we? They can give
Bavine?
us-
It's like a
Okay,
month's
shush.
travel away from us.
Yes, I don't care how far he is. Didn't he give us something so we can actually communicate with them? No, I think he can only communicate with us.
Yes, he can communicate with us.
We can't communicate back, right?
Only if he does it.
Damn.
I assume he explained how the spell works to us.
Yeah, you've seen him
No, but
cast a number of times.
Remember when he first left, he gave us something like a stone so he can like update us how he's doing?
No,
No.
he had the spell sending then as well.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Look, it's like a 5-minute walk back to town. Let's go.
Oh, I guess I'm not skipping leg day today.
I'm not carrying you.
I said I'm not skipping it because I'm doing leg day, silly.
As one of those horseless carriages goes meep meep driving by.
Oh, Vicky immediately head towards there.
Vicky
Is that
does
a
what?
wait?
No, I thought you said it was like a car. Make it sound like it was a taxi, or is it not like a taxi service?
No, it's a horseless carriage being driven by that same gnome that's been driving around this whole fucking time.
Oh.
Hey, give us a lift.
Nah!
I'll pay you.
He turns around. How much?
I'll give you 2 gold if you take us to the House of the Lawbearer.
5 gold.
Oof.
3.5.
4.
Deal.
Stop it.
Vicky's
I hand him 5 gold and this guy getting back in the thing. This is back seat. Ooh.
Howdy, House of the Lawbearer. And he guns
Is
it.
this leather?
He guns it, which is not that fast. It's actually just a little faster than walking. It's about Kiatran speed, actually.
Nice. I'm
Better,
down for that.
it beats walking.
It beats walking.
As he's just
Like, this
driving around, as he's just tooling you guys back.
How much do these things cost?
100,000 gold.
My carriage is
Damn, I don't have that much.
my carriage is better. I have cookies and cream in it.
Imagine if you get this, but with your carriage.
You bought a carriage with that mount of yours. Forgot their name.
Oh, my bowl. I missed my bowl.
Yeah, you're like thinking about buying a car when you have a bowl. Or
You
buying-
don't know what a
I don't know.
car is, Cask.
buying the contraption instead of a bowl.
What is this thing called?
Haven't thought of a name yet. Thing go move. I'm thinking that. Yeah.
I saw some gnomes over in to the in the east who no in the west. Sorry, the gnomes in the west who made something similar to this. It was much smaller and only like a prototype.
What, over the seas?
No, in I don't have to map. You don't have to map the world up. I can't look at the name.
I know.
That's annoying. It's
You can roll it. Well, would you rather have a Whitestone map or the map of the whole thing?
a Whitestone map. I'll roll history so I can remember the name of that dang
Well,
town. It was the place with the casino. And
It's
stuff.
not.
I mean,
It's no, it's not. But it's not going to be a hard DC.
No, it was a place casino. I stopped by. It was no Morgan's inventions in that town.
Oh, you're right about that one. Yeah. I thought you were talking about
I
a
can't remember
different.
the name of town. And that 20, I know the name of town.
Yes, it is. It is Kaimal.
In Kaimal, that was it. There were some gnomes in Kaimal who made something like this, but it was much smaller and more like a minecart.
Don't know him. Sounds cool though.
I mean, you have wagons on land, right? Why not call this a moving wagon?
That's
An
an all
auto
things.
A mobile wagon.
Wait, it moves on its own, like automatically, right? With an auto wagon.
Auto wagon.
Auto wagon. Might call it that. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Anyway, we're here. Ow.
Vicky's like,
Thank you for the ride. I hand over the money and
You already gave
Get
me
out.
money.
okay,
it's not like you can remember.
I give him a tip of like 4 silver tip.
Maybe auto wagon shuttle. New business venture. Yes. Just immediately
call
guns
it-
it.
I was just like, I want to call it auto carriage, but you know what? Wagons just sounds like pretty
The auto wagon.
like auto wagon just sounds like something out of the outskirts. I'll just call it an auto carriage.
Okay. And with that, we come back to the other 3 real quick.
Hello.
Right.
Mallow is dead.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
He
literally.
is dying.
All
The
right.
cough of life.
Yes. And speaking of the cough of life, as you're walking by, you hear someone just go, "Oh, I should have drank so much."
Please
Oh.
don't go from me.
Boy.
I didn't.
So
Sorry. As the guy's just walking past you guys, he looks like he's a little hungover, and it's already midday.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, helps a little bit. It should be done this way, yes.
should
Try-
be if you know the way.
Probably. We need religion. Oh,
I'll
I
point
so
in this
need it.
direction, so I'll just go in this way. I'm gonna make a see. Do I have to make a perception check to see if I can find it, or
Yes,
was I
because
directed as well?
Boomy has the map.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if you can find it.
Let's see if I can find it.
Right
Let's
with you
see.
should be pretty damn easy. Perception.
check. Here we go.
Yeah. Easy enough. As you're walking to the south where the shop owner pointed you out, originally, you come upon a cathedral a little bit. It's kind of a squat building per se, but it's definitely there and definitely seems to be home of of kind of like a couple people, as there are a couple houses around it. They generally have the same stone and metal structure to them. The House of the Lawbearer is actually more of an old school stone building. There's not really much metal on it except for decorations with like stained glass windows and things like that on it.
Well, I'm going to assume this is the House of Religion of some sort.
Seems like it.
Do I see any like guards and like far more ornate armor than most?
With that perception check,
paladins or
you do
swords?
not.
No? Okay, I'm just gonna walk up to the doors and give it an off.
As you knock on the door, they swing right open.
Well, good job. Hello? He'll like walk inside.
I just imagine just Kitrin knocked on the door and it was such force that they opened on their own.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, but it's also,
Oops.
they seem to have been opened per se. You know, like they've been open the whole time. It's just like he just knocked it, and with his large bulk and everything, he was able to move them through, kind of deal.
Gotcha. Alright.
Well. Hello? Anybody home?
As you walk in, you see kind of you see that same axe you've seen before, kind of hanging over the main altar. It's like a double axe head, but it has a like a judge's scales between them that is perfectly balanced. And you see that the relief is kind of sitting back there with it. That seems to be the main symbol that you see. Other than that, there's like, about 10 rows of pews. There's candles everywhere. The stained glass window, is shining through. It depicts a couple of scenes of fighting. You see like some zombies trying to attack someone. You see then in the next one like a silhouetted figure with light striking them down from afar with a great axe. It seems to be pretty good on that. And then you see like as the city rebuilds on the stained glass, it becomes a sprawling metropolis as well.
Very pretty inside, I must say.
Very nice.
It reminds me of my place, except it's a lot more triangular.
I mean, would Maddie know what stained glass is?
I mean, you've been to a couple cathedrals before this in this campaign, but you've never really studied to see, stained glass. So
yeah, that's
You've
mostly.
seen colored glass, you've just never seen it in this formation or anything.
Yeah.
well, she's
essentially
seen
it's like-
she's seen stained glass, she's seen glass and stuff. She just doesn't know maybe the technical term about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's what I was asking. Does she know the technical term for stained glass or no?
Not really.
Okay. I was like, well, I mean, it's pretty glass. Kind of expected.
Yes, colorful. Would I know it just because of my background?
You would know it. You're a merchant. I mean, and
Yeah.
besides Maddie, because she's a druid and where she came from and stuff like that, that's the only reason she really doesn't know what stained glass is per se. You know what I mean? She knows about like crafts and things like that, but she's never seen like ornamentation like this being one of nature and things like that. However, Sour, give me a religion check just for me, please.
Okie doke.
Dokey hook.
Just because of your patron.
8.
Double
And
eights.
and unfortunately with 8, it escapes you as quick as it comes. Like there's something. I've lost it.
Yeah, I mean, not surprising because of that first fucking roll being terrible.
Yeah, no, this is about the part for most places that want to show off. Do I see any like living people in here?
You do not right now, but as you're about to go, walking forward, eventually you do see a slightly older woman come out in kind of a nice little linen gown, and she's just walking through and just goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't hear you back there. Please come in. How may I help you?
Hello. We are just in we're in town for a little bit, and we've been
He wants to
sentimental.
hire a cleric.
Oh.
Well, that could be.
I mean,
Up
it's an
grabs.
option.
I.
Yes,
Do
yes.
you guys want to talk?
Well, I'm no cleric. I'm just a person of the faith. Yes, I lead the people in prayers and things like that. Not really a cleric per se, but
But Keatron had a question about
No.
something that happened.
I mean, you seem to be very excited to talk. You guys can do it. I'm not very good at talking.
Okay. Well, we were wondering if you had any information about
of what? I'm sorry, you kind of stuttered there.
vampires.
Oh, vampires. Oh, nasty business. I remember the Briarwoods. They were very, very treacherous creatures. Generally, I know they didn't. I'm gonna roll for her. 17. Okay. Well, I remember that they were horrible creatures. They were very oppressive and generally dealt with necromantic entities, or what seemed like necromancy. There were generally, when I was a little girl, there was these giants around here that would just terrorize us and destroy everything. It was horrendous.
Oh.
They were brought back from the dead. They were rotting while walking. It was just It was just horrible.
Ugh,
I mean,
that does not sound delightful.
no, it does not. But we're asking because one of our friends got attacked by what we would think would be a vampire in the middle of the street during the night.
Oh, well, that's not good. Are they all right?
Oh yeah, they're fine. They're fine. We did our best to deal with the situation, but they escaped. So we were asking mostly if you had any ways of dealing with vampires or information that would be helpful. Because we
Well-
think we might be headed to maybe a crypt or a tomb that might be crawling in them or something.
Oh, are you heading to the Greyfields, the graveyard?
Yes. We were assigned
Oh.
by DeRollo.
Oh, Lord Percival, yes. Well, you see, I don't know much about vampires other than that they came out of dark and they generally, I don't know if it was Lord Briarwood or Lady Briarwood at the time, but somebody did in necromantic magic. As for the Greyfields, I do know that there are, what do you call it? There have been reportings of skeletons walking around and such during the night, but by the time the guards get there, they seem to have disappeared somewhere and we can't figure out where. I have heard rumors about that, and some of the paladins and clerics were talking about it. And if they didn't have to head down to Westrun, they would have taken care of it themselves. There's an awful business going down there too. I don't know if you've heard about it.
I don't think I have. I'm not from this region. I don't think any of us are from this region.
Western was the city that got destroyed by the demon creatures, right?
Westrun is down there. I didn't know it was demons. I just knew that they had to head down there to protect civilization. That is what the lawbearer does.
It was a wonderful place, though. I guess it didn't hit the news for the rest of the town. Basically, the Western got overrun by demons after an incident.
That's not good. That's not good.
And essentially, they're sending a war effort down there to help quell the demonic influence there.
We're here to ask for reinforcements.
Well, I know the lawbearer has already talked to the paladins and clerics about heading down there, as she is a patron saint of civilization. She wouldn't let one of her cities fall like that without at least trying to get it back. So.
Seems like it.
Yes, and at that point, you guys hear a meep meep.
Oh, Maddie looks towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
That's the norm. Just ignore it. It'll go away eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
It stays for a couple of seconds with something running, and then you hear a couple of familiar voices outside.
I just open the door like I go into place.
Mm-hmm.
I know Vicky starts playing music as we enter. I'm like,
Ba ba da ba.
Oh my god.
Cue the fucking Friends theme.
I was going more with John Cena, but okay.
It's
Oh.
Thick Vicky.
Icky Vicky. Let's
It's
go.
Icky Vicky.
All we need now is just me and Vicky just need sunglasses. And just
But not in the church.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I see we have more
outside.
visitors today.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
we're back.
Hello.
Apparently,
just-
the Rolos have all left the city.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
They did?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there goes our other idea of asking for their help, but, we have this nice cleric lady here.
No, I'm not a cleric. I'm not a cleric.
No, sorry, not a cleric, like, this nice lady here.
I'm just.
I find it very funny. It's just he's like, oh yeah, we're taking her on this adventure that will probably kill her.
No,
like,
she didn't mean
"We have
like,
a new
take her
party
with.
member."
She's old. She's old and frail.
So have you found
Leave her
anyone who
alone.
can give us the information then?
She gave us
No.
scarce information.
I
Is there
mean-
anyone else here?
Like I said, I have a book that we might be able to look into about vampires, but nothing much. Anyway, to get down to the point, to stop running around the question like these two are, do you have any clerics that are around, or anything that may be of use of dealing with necromantic magic?
You could check the shops for items, maybe. I don't know, but like I said,
Yeah.
all the lawbearer clerics are heading down to Western to go aid in what, as you have described, as a war effort to reclaim the city, being the patron saint that guards the towns and cities of this world.
You're telling me they left no one to guard the city?
No, they have guards.
No, we
here,
have the
I mean, so-
guards.
I mean, no clerics to guard the city. What if the city is like attacked by like a coven of witches or something? Of witches?
Someone's paranoid.
More like wenches.
And to be fair, that's kind of what's happening with this whole vampire issue, and we're the ones dealing with it right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
we're
wanted
really-
us to deal with it, so we're gonna
And
try
also,
to deal
they've
with it.
been gone for about a week now.
Yeah, that makes
Sorry.
sense. Alright.
Yet, when we
we
got
have
in
any-
contact with the Rolos, they had no idea that attack was happening in West Run. That was just yesterday.
Yes, again, as I explained to your friends before, the patron saints might have talked to them. I don't know. I'm just a little lady here, okay? I'm just trying to help you out. I'm so sorry. Look, would you like to offer alms to the poor? I mean, would you like to? Look, I'm sorry if I can't help you, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm just okay.
Alright.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Last question, not to keep you too busy or worried.
Yes.
What is your role here exactly?
Generally cleaning and leading the people in prayer and collecting what do you
She's
call it?
technically the
coins?
groundskeeper.
Well,
A pastor of
yes.
sorts, yes.
Yes, somewhat of a
stress?
pastor, yes, but generally the clerics lead the full prayer. I just help with people that come in. Is there a reason for
Fair
this? Or
No, I was more curious as to if there are no clerics around here. I was curious as to what you did. More my own
Are you telling me that no one in this town who
Yes,
knows
probably not.
weaknesses of vampires? They've all
No.
left.
Let's just
Same
go
time,
on
bro.
ahead.
We don't even know
Like-
if it's a vampire. That's the
I mean-
closest thing we got to it. Because
I
we
mean,
don't
last
have to
time I-
fucking be paranoid about this.
I mean, last time I was at the circus, like, I heard something about lemon was like bad for them.
Lemon?
Yeah, they were like allergic to it or something.
Sure, let's get some lemon. You go get lemon. And I'm going to go and go speak to the brothers and go see if there's anything they can do. I don't know if they have any interest in it, but they might have
I
something.
don't know, Vicky, you want to come with me and look around for like a wizard or something who might know more?
Do I look like a guide?
No, but apparently I'm not allowed to be alone, so now I'll be kidnapped by a vampire.
Maddie's softly
I already
losing her
told you
shit
right
in the
now.
background over the lemon thing.
You just burn down their house with the lemons.
Combustible lemons.
oh, please don't. That goes against the teaching of the lawbearer.
if they're vampires.
Still, she is the patron saint of cities. I would prefer it if you take it out of the house first.
Yes,
and then...
please, let's not destroy the fine people's buildings.
For using sour to
Vampire-
burn down the vampires.
With the
Leave
lemon.
me out of this!
I'm just so done right now. There's nothing here to help this. Don't have anything of holy issue or relic that might deal with the undead.
I mean, I can get you some holy water.
Is there
You
any...
know what? That might be the best option right now. Because
We will take your entire stock.
Oh,
Is there
okay, that'll be
Is there
100
any-
gold.
only 100. You know what? Sure.
Is there
Okay.
any way we can-
Then.
Is there any way we can contact Vavine?
He put no. Not that I know of. I put down 100 gold.
Okay, she's like,
that's
"Oh,
that's how much it costs. Then here, please.
Take your entire stock.
Thank you. Yep, and she goes back, and after some rummaging, she brings out 10 flasks of holy water.
Oof.
Oh, dope. Vicky
Oh.
picks
Does
one.
anyone know how to use this? Because I don't.
I
like
can
drink it?
fig. I mean, no, you don't drink it from.
I-
If
Mallow.
it's holy water,
Mallow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with me not liking demons and me actually, I was
And you
really
kind of
disappointed.
being a little bit of a cultist yourself, go ahead, roll me a religion check.
Oh god!
It burns him.
As it touches it, just burns him.
10 is the
Oh,
DC.
come on.
10 is the DC
Oh.
you needed. You splash it onto weapons and such, and with those flasks that size, you would know that you could get about either 5 arrows per flask or 1 douse of a weapon. Basically, it would be, in layman's terms, it would be 1 round of combat. You would get some radiant damage added to a sword, but it'd only be for 1 flask. So if, like, say someone was swinging a sword or something, bashing someone, it would give you some radiant damage maybe as well, in depending on what the creature is. Maybe like a benign creature like a bear is not maybe hurt by holy water, but maybe something necromantic or skeletal or something bad juju, like demon or such, might be affected more by this holy water. But it's like a one-use thing per flask kind of deal.
Why do we
So
splash
use
them
it
with it?
wisely.
Mm-hmm.
You can splash them, but it won't be as effective.
yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Well, in that case, it's probably the best we're gonna get. Do we want to
Yeah.
go deal with this thing now or later? I don't know. I want to get this job done.
I feel like we should probably go there before night, since like vampires can't go out in the sun or something, right?
And I mean,
Yeah,
it'd
no.
be the perfect opportunity to go on day,
I
What
mean,
makes you
I'd
think
rather
that?
not. I mean, I don't know about going during the night. I mean, Mallow and I, we can all see in the dark. I know some of you guys can't because.
I was gonna say we
uh,
should go in the day, because in the day they can't come out. They'll all be underground.
Can I look
Hopefully.
through my book to see if that is true or not?
Go ahead.
I assume I know because of legends.
No, only Cask knew that last one in the last game.
I mean, I rolled for it too. I knew a little bit about it, that there were monstrous
Any-
creatures who couldn't go out in the day.
What am I looking for? Investigation?
It would be investigation, yes. Yeah, but Vicky did say that they had problems with light, but and you're 21.
No, I said they have trouble with lemons.
I'm talking last game, Cask.
Oh.
Yeah, he played you last game.
I played you last game.
Yeah.
Anyway, with your 21, you're scanning through and you're like, something about a school. Sparkly boy shows up, ends up, as you're just flipping through, ends up falling in love with girl. Girl falls in love with him, but they don't want to admit it because they're 2 worlds apart. Guy is outside in the sun. He sparkles. Okay, that's fucking weird.
Wrong page. Get out of there.
Lives in thing. Oh, stake through the heart, maybe. That seems to be one of his weaknesses, but but out in sunlight doesn't seem to affect this boy.
Yeah, no, I don't think sunlight really matters to vampires. That's
What are you reading?
A book that I got about vampires.
Let me see it.
Oh,
Sure, it's what I found. Apparently, a stake through the whole heart. Stake?
Do I recognize this book? As
Wooden stake, it looks like, yes.
Wooden
Do you
stake.
read the spine?
I read the spine.
It's called Sunset.
Have I ever heard of this book before?
Give me a history roll.
A minor illusion of steak. An actual cow steak, like here.
Yep.
Will this work?
No, I said wooden stake.
Okay,
okay.
he makes it look like wood.
With a 23 in history. Damn, good rolls tonight, guys.
I
You,
for
know-
me.
Well, I know this book is mostly utter tripe.
Oh yeah, easily. You start looking. It's like, who the fuck is this? Oh my god, this is the books we sell in Wildmount to get young girls attracted to guys of the white persuasion. What the hell?
Yeah, Catherine,
Yeah, what?
I know this book. I read this
Yeah.
book when I was younger.
Oh, well then you
It's
obviously know.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly utter tripe.
Have you ever tried it against a vampire?
I'm pretty sure it's mostly utter tripe. It's fictional. The person who wrote this didn't really only knew like the basic information of vampires.
Oh, I think I know this one. Me and Maddie have a better love story than this.
Yes. It's
Oh
every
my
story in a
God.
story. I throw the book on the ground. Every
Oh,
story is
wow.
a better love story than this.
I
I
paid good
it's-
money for that. Excuse me very much.
yes.
It's our only lead.
Okay.
Matt's Maddie's
Exactly.
gonna pick up the book.
I think the steak idea is probably better. I mean, a steak at the heart of anything will probably put it down.
I mean, that's what it says in here. Yes.
I mean, guaranteed. Yeah, she has a mouthful of book.
Madam Keeper of this temple, is there an actual library in this town?
I mean, the Dorolos have one I know of. He likes to tinker and collect. As for
Is there a
us-
bookstore? There's a bookstore that sells books.
I
And
went to a
only
magic
books.
store that sold this book.
I don't know of any bookstores of what are you looking for with that person? I mean,
Information on like demons or dark things of the darkness.
no, we generally don't try to do that. I mean, if you're looking for wild animals and such, but I mean, the Greyfields might have something. There is the altar to the Raven Queen, but no,
Wait.
What's that?
but no clerics there. But
Wasn't Barnabas something from Whitestone?
Who?
I'm offended. I am offended for a dead friend now.
I mean, it would make sense that me and
Oh,
Mallow don't know
yeah.
who Barnabas is because we've never met him.
I know, but Kiatrin has seemed to have forgotten.
Wasn't
Yeah,
he
no.
from
I
Whitestone?
immediately, my brain went to Armor. I'm like, wait, who the fuck is called Barnabas?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know
I'm
here.
gonna say with that history check, and you were traveling with him for a bit. Yes, Barnabas was from Whitestone originally.
And wasn't he
Yeah.
wasn't he attached to the temple here?
Oh,
Maybe you should check out the
Actually-
temple up at the grave site then.
I mean, maybe. That's probably the
Um,
smartest idea.
I will say this: it's not really a temple, more just of an altar.
I mean, anything's better than nothing right now.
Yeah, I guess we'll go there, and plus that's where the undead are anyway.
Oh yes,
Plus- See, it's the altar of the Raven is dedicated to the matron of ravens. Yes.
yes. It is a place of worship for the Raven Mother. But no
Let's
one.
go.
I
Maybe
mean,
able to find
the-
something useful.
oh okay. I'll just. All right.
Sorry, I just
Have a good
Hey,
day.
hold up the book that has the mask. I follow some of her teachings, so.
Oh, okay. I understand. I hope you folks have a good day and are able to sort out this situation. It's been a little scary not being able to go visit my dead husband.
I'm already at the door.
Okay.
Catherine's being respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Your dead
as
husband,
oh, what?
Wish your
I'm s-
best.
your dead husband, what's his name?
Edmund.
Edmund. If I ever see his grave, I'll place a flower on it. Okay.
Oh, thank you. But no,
Do you have
not
a flower that I can
necessary.
put?
No, I normally just go and talk to him and tell him about my day and how I'm doing and such and generally just talk to him. He had lost him in a bad hunting accident.
Oh,
What's his name?
Well, she already
Edmund.
said.
As I
No, I mean your name, her name.
Oh, my name. I'm sorry. My
Yes.
name is Edith.
Oh well, Edith. If I see Edmund's grave, I'll tell him that you said hello.
Okay, thank you.
and as a patron of the Wild Mother, I will be sure that many flowers sprout around his grave as well. Give it a
Oh.
little bit more flourish.
And I did not know you worship the Wild Mother. If you ever need a place to rest, know that you are always welcome here in the Lawbearers establishment, as the two deities generally work together very well. Sour, go ahead, roll me a religion check.
Okay.
She's
Got
lying.
it.
She's the vampire. Kill her right now.
No, that
Oh my
would be
god.
insight.
Oh, so this is how
16.
our first NPC dies.
And it suddenly clicks in your head, Sour. The Lawbearer and the Wild Mother basically have a very passionate love between them that
they have hot sex.
thanks,
Way
Kitchen.
to ruin it!
Divine love.
It's a tempestuous romance with the Wild Mother, and it's tempered because there's always a balance between civilization and nature between them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the
And
two goddesses seem to
gives-
like each other a lot.
Yeah, she gives a polite bow and goes, I will keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, and thank you for your donations for the holy water. We appreciate it, and if you ever need any more, it will take us a couple of days until the clerics get back. So I think we'll be out of stock for a bit, and such. But yeah, thank you, and have a good day.
You too. And she'll start leaving with the book in her hands. She's human.
Yep. And as you guys walk out, Boomy's just sitting there tapping her foot like, "Are we ready?"
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Look, we got the undead to make re-dead.
Actually, no. I have one other thing I need to put. He looks over to Ella. What, do you want Demon Lady not be happy about me not getting her blood perfume?
Even Mallow is upset with this tournament.
I need to do it, otherwise if that's not the case and she comes back and apparently has it and she actually expected me to get blood perfume, do you understand?
Fine, let's go find
I
it.
could
No, sorry, I had phlegm in my mouth.
Oh.
Oh.
It's not like you're trying to be, like, fucking... Alright.
No, I'm being strangled here by my own body. Help.
I was joking, by the way. Let's just go do that and then we'll come back and I'll look for it.
I'll pat on Mallow's back.
Oh,
There, it's
are you okay?
Are you
I'm
I
dead?
feel like he's actually trying to taunt us.
I'm also dying now.
I'm infecting her.
I've got a disease.
All right.
We have to mercy kill them.
Yes.
No.
It's the only way. Out the knife.
All right.
Well,
And
If
as
you
you
get to go out the knife.
All right, as you guys start to head to the west, past the Dawnfather Square, past the rows of other buildings and towns, you do see, as you get more towards the west, you do see a grand estate starting to rise above the ground a little bit.
But we go back to the marketplace.
I thought you were heading towards the temple.
Because Kirsten wants to go find that perfume, apparently.
I was making a joke.
He said he was kidding.
But, yeah, I'm on the way there. I'll keep an eye out to see if I see any perfume stores, but otherwise I'm not fucking caring.
Just give me a quick perception then as you're walking then, real quick.
For the sake of it. If it's on the way, then I might as well.
Mm-hmm. Need to see. Nah, you're too worried about with a natural one.
Natural one.
As you're walking, you hear Mallow suddenly start just hacking up along. It seems whatever is causing him to be sick is just really hitting him, and you're more paying attention to him as you thought he was fine this morning, but suddenly he seems to have taken ill real quick.
So, Kitchen, I guess
does he look hypnotized? Is he actually one of their thralls?
No, he just seems to be sick.
I got goblinitis.
Goblinitis.
Say again, Boomy. I didn't hear them after them joking.
Goblin. Don't look at.
It's like goblin cooties, only not cooties.
What's cooties?
It's a little joke that people like to make in my city.
Aren't cooties like that type of lice?
Sort of, yeah.
Or how about a better explanation that cooties are a type of disease?
I don't know. Who cares? So what were you saying?
And we can look for that perfume after we kill things.
No. That's what I had said.
What?
Are you okay? Is everyone? Do I need to?
Okay, everyone keeps talking and talking, is getting confused, and keep track of who's saying what now.
Yeah, Are we going to the grave or are we getting more things?
We're going to the grave.
Very well, let's get going then.
Going to the death, obviously.
I was not jogging. I was not jogging.
Boomy starts getting ahead of you guys as she starts jogging away.
Well, alright.
I sort of turn around, like, jog in place and look at them like, come on, guys, let's go, let's go.
If you really want me to jog, I'll outpace all of you in like 10 seconds.
Hey, I want to walk. Thanks.
I'll just walk at the same pace that she's going at. Because I can.
Maddie is just gonna look at Mallow and Vicky and then just follow.
Look, I'm sick. I don't think I want to run.
You and me both.
Fuck it, I pick them both up.
Okay.
I grab
Vicky,
Vicky then.
You're what? Well, no, he picked you and Mallow up.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was gonna say that it's like he grabs as he grabs me, I grab Vicky, but never mind that.
Well, I guess I'm tagging along. Ricky
Kids
just
should
like,
roll me athletics. Roll me athletics.
it's just a
20.
death grip. It's a death grip.
Mallow's the easy one. It's Maddie that's a little different. She's actually unbalancing you a little bit, but you're like, all right, I got this. Just got it.
I'm not a horse. You can't just grab me under my belly.
Watch me. He keeps going.
All right. You're carrying your two compatriots down the street as Vicky just follows behind, kind of keeping up with you. Boomy seems to be. Go ahead.
I
Yes.
have quick feet.
Yes, actually, what's funny is Boomy, as you start jogging ahead, I don't know if you want to cast, but Vicky actually kind of keeps up with you relatively easy. We're just like kind of like leaning back and like giving that whistling, just like, this is easy. Keatron's just taking big lumbering steps while carrying people. They seem to be easily keeping up, and as you guys are putting on this show, many people in many top hats, little lacy veils, and everything are just looking at this parade of individuals that have decided to carry each other, race around the streets, and just basically be a little different.
A parade of
Just
a
an
parade of
eyesore.
particular individuals.
Just
A
a
par-
fucking eyesore.
A parade
He
of
doesn't even
misfits.
care. Yeah.
Parade of misfits.
Just a.
How about this? While Mallow's in his hands with a grumpy look, he just illusions confetti. Ta-da.
Illusion confetti.
Illusions confetti.
It's okay, Mallow. I gotta. How good of confetti are we talking? Like actual, like it looks decent.
Major illusion confetti. So
Minor illusion, yeah.
I'm wasting a slot for this.
You're wasting a slot for this. Okay.
I think he did
Major
not waste
illusion
a lot.
confetti. Yay.
Major illusion. Oh my god.
Major illusion confetti.
Now that's some fancy.
Oh, wow.
That's some fancy confetti.
I want. Okay.
That's
Okay.
a really expensive.
I know.
confetti.
I know we're joking. Mallow, are you seriously casting major illusion? I need to know.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Okay. All right. As you guys.
Expensive confetti.
Yes, as you guys are walking down the street, you just see Mallow's glasses, like as he pushes them up, glint for a second, anime style, as suddenly all around you is just multicolored, faceted bits of paper just peppering the streets, walking with you guys as you walk for a good. How big is the spell?
Hang on. How about I?
I believe it's 20 foot
Just-
cube.
Click it.
Yeah, it's a
That we can
20-foot
move.
cube. So let's see. Where?
And it
There it
lasts
is,
for I
major
think a
image.
couple hours, maybe
we'll
an
find
hour.
out. All right, it's 10
10 minutes.
20-foot cube. Spot seems completely real. Okay. Yeah, you can move your action. Yeah, let me guess. You're moving your action to keep moving with you.
Yes. Pretty much.
Okay. Yep.
You know,
I essentially see this happen, right?
can I make an intelligence check? Because he might just think that.
No.
This is silly.
Hold on. There is an actual thing for this. Give me a minute.
Oh, there is?
I think it's a wisdom save, I believe.
Nope. Successful investigation check. against his spell
Intelligence
save
is-
against his spell
Oh.
save DC. No, it's straight up. It says
Okay.
investigation.
Okay. Well, in that case, Ketron's gonna make a check, and if he fails it, he's gonna think it's real confetti and try and speed up to try and outpace it because he doesn't want to be in the middle of that.
I'm gonna mute real quick because I have to do something real tiny bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
Vicky's just gonna eat it up. She's gonna, I mean, not eat the confetti, but ignore the fact that it's confetti and just fucking put on a show.
Okay. Okay.
Like, she's gonna pace along, but she's just gonna pull her dulcimer out and she's just gonna play along.
Okay. Well, first
Because
of all,
I do. Whoops, is that what I put on?
I know you're fine. All right, just look. Okay, let me explain what's happening real quick. Okay.
Go for it.
Let me. Okay. So, Mallow casts this spell. As you guys look into it, anybody else, if they're investigating it, can do it. I mean, but except for Vicky and Mallow, because he knows it, and Katrin, because he's already done one.
I can do one real quick.
Yeah, and you gotta beat. What is your spell save DC, Mallow?
11, so no.
Yeah, it's 18.
Okay.
It's very hard.
All right, Boomy,
I
if you
rolled an
want to do
11.
one, you can as well, but that's up to you.
I mean, I don't care to do it.
Okay. Fair enough. As suddenly you guys are surrounded by confetti falling from the sky, and as you look, you don't know where it fucking came from, but boy howdy is it real. It literally lands on you, falls off you, feels like the real thing. You think it's there, and it's just like, the fuck is this? And Kietran, as you speed up to try and get out of it, you can't outspeed it.
I eventually go my full speed just to try and get away from it because like having that sort of like colorful around him.
As you move away from it, Mallow puts it right on you. You get out of it for a second, then all of a sudden it comes right back on you. To a point where Boomy and Vicky are suddenly left without confetti.
No! Vicky tries to chase the confetti.
I chased out there too.
Okay.
More like chasing out the kitchen, but still.
Yes, as the big man runs from confetti down the street, you just see a kobold that is just strumming on her dulcimer, giving chase-like music, just just
She's
running.
he's playing the fucking bee theme.
I'm playing the Tokyo Drift on the street.
You're, you know what you're playing? You're playing Benny Hill.
Deja vu.
You know what? That sounds good.
You're playing Benny Hill. I'm just gonna say it right now. You're playing fucking Benny Hill as you are chasing this big Loxodon down the street. As they're behind there is this heavily armored goblin girl just chasing after, like, what the fuck?
Wait, have you gone past the hotel yet? Because I actually have left a lot of my gear in the hotel.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have been heading this direction.
God, wait! I need to go back to the hotel.
I'm already out of earshot.
Maddie's just screaming, I'm so confused with what's going on!
When he gets about 100 feet away and it's still falling, he's eventually gonna stop and just look around like, what the fuck is this?
Go ahead,
When did the party come in?
Go ahead, make another investigation check.
This is why the fuck is there confetti? What the hell?
Kitchen, stop running.
Maddie's
can
just
hear you.
fucking sick from the speed of Kietran's speed running.
Nope, he's just really fucking annoyed.
The confetti is so real.
What the hell is this? What?
I guess.
I'm going inside. I don't care. There's. He'll just continue making his way down. He's actually kind of given up on trying to outrun it, but he's gonna keep to like the sides to try not to be the center of attention.
Yes, as you do hear finally from the back, Boomy calling towards you.
What? God damn it!
Why are you running?
Do you want to be in the center of attention?
We passed the
I
hotel.
do.
We passed
Yeah,
the
no,
inn.
fuck you. Why do we need to go back to the inn?
I
Why is the
adjusted
confetti
myself.
chasing you?
I adjusted myself wearing nothing but my day clothes.
Yeah, that's your problem.
Mallow is
My arm is
actually
back in the
laughing
room.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. You guys can...
He's actually looking happy.
You're lucky I do not have Dispel Magic activated right now, or else I would have gone poof.
I mean, I have the spell, but it's confetti. Vicky just like grabs like a handful of it and just tosses it in the air.
Works
rolls
like
it out.
you'd
He's
expect
gonna put everyone down and just walk off towards the altar of ravens, trying to get out of the conveyor. Like, fuck it, I'm
I
just gonna
turn
go.
back
You guys
around.
need to go. You guys need to go to the fucking. Okay. If you guys need to go to the fucking tavern, go there. I'm going to be over at Dead Man's Gate, or whatever the fuck they call it.
I am good.
Yeah, I gotta go back to the. I gotta go back to the inn, get my equipment, and come back.
Well, I guess Vicky and Maddie are just here. He's like, I can't believe Catherine just went on.
Are you keeping it on him as he goes away?
No, he knows he's. What?
Finally
Now
gets
I
out of
wish
it.
I had fucking dispel magic prepared because I felt like then Maddie could ruin this all.
I don't think druids can learn dispel magic.
Oh yeah, they can. They
Oh,
can learn by bards, clerics, druids, paladins, sorcerers, warlocks, wizards, artificers, trickster domain, arcane domain, and oath of
Okay,
divination.
okay.
Sorry, I'm just clarifying.
I know. Okay, so no
Shut
one's following Boomy back to the inn, right?
I am gonna assume I have my gear, right?
That's up to you. Boomy has been specific about leaving her gear back at the hotel numerous times. So if she says she doesn't have it on it, I'm going to believe her at this point. But that is up to her.
Because I don't remember if last round you told me to keep it. I'm just gonna assume I have
thing
it.
is, since I have I have the biter on me and a dagger on me, but I don't have my armor on me. Because like, if I'm walking around town doing errands, I don't want to be like, look at that fully armored adventurer there. We should bother them.
Why? You see a bunch of guards in fully armor.
Yeah, but then people like keep trying to come and get me to do stuff with them.
All right, that's
Everyone's so paranoid. He just screams from
You know, it's just getting in character. That's the only thing I can really see it as.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
fine. But I mean, you guys do see her walking away. So, and Keatrin is walking towards the gray fields.
Maddie's following Keatrin.
Okay.
The confetti.
Vicky wants to find the source of the confetti.
And I guess Mallow will just look down at Vicky when they're far away from Kitchens. I was the starter.
Wait, you say that to Vicky?
Yeah, like he does knows Vicky is very much enjoying it, so he's like he just says it to her.
Plus,
Yes,
I think we left the dragons back at the inn also.
Well, Vicky's eyes just like glitter from.
I
this.
always have Aurora with me. I never told her to stay behind.
You also didn't tell her to come with you.
Well, it's up to her what she wants to be then.
She's a strong, independent dragon.
As I would just say, as Keatrin, you look around, Aurora's not with you.
Yeah, well, so you're heading back to the inn. They can bring him along.
Well,
I
okay.
wouldn't want to
We
drag
have
her into
three.
undead
We have three
territory.
different things going on. We have a group. We have Maddie and Keatrin walking away. Vicky and Mallow sitting right now, haven't decided yet, and Boomy's walking towards the inn.
If I make a request,
Okay.
can we just like skip till we're all back together? Because we're not gonna do anything else besides just get.
Well, that
quickly
is up to Keatrin
people.
because I know he's going to ask me about looking into stuff while you guys are away.
No, I was just gonna wait at the fucking gates and wait
Oh,
for them. I wanted to
okay.
get out of the confetti. That's the main thing he wanted. He didn't want to be in with it like a lot of colorful confetti. He didn't
Okay.
like that.
So, for the sake of brevity, then, as all you guys eventually end up after about an hour and some change, we'll just call it an hour and 20 minutes, you all end up in front of the gates of the gray fields. It's
Oh, by the way, before we get into that,
Keatrin, you suffer.
I was actually gonna ask something for Maddie.
Okay.
What?
As we like get to the gate, he was gonna look down at you and be like, "So do you know what the celebration was about?
Celebration?
Didn't you see the confetti?
Oh,
Apparently
the
there's a party in
confetti!
town."
That!
Yeah. Do you know what the celebration was about? Because that I completely skipped out on it.
Would I have noticed being that we were both, me and Mallow were both being carried underneath Keisha's arms and he was probably looking around?
You saw him adjust his glasses. They glowed anime style, but other than that, you have no fucking idea. He's never I mean, he's never made confetti fall from the sky before, but you have
No.
traveled with the guy. You have seen him cast, that giant wall that one time you guys were escaping from a dragon. Which actually that wasn't Major Image. Oh no, that was Major Image. Yeah,
It was because it was big enough.
Right. So, I mean, just for the sake of it, roll me an Arcana check.
I'm trained in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you can give a kind of guess with Mallow being a warlock and kind of being a tricky person if he wants to be.
I can
That
put 2 and 2 together.
it might have been him, yeah.
Maddie thinks for a moment, then looks back at Keatrin, and she goes, maybe it was Mallow. I mean, I saw
Why
a
would
little
he do
glint
that?
in his glasses, and he's known to cast illusions.
Why would he do that though? He's
I don't
usually the
know.
person who wants to get shit done. Why would he do that to cause distractions?
I mean, you were carrying him, and I think he just did it for flair.
I mean, Vicky, you see Vicky do that kind of shit all the time too.
Yeah, and that's why he's like confused. Like, why would he do that? It's a distraction, and he knows that Vicky will want to stick around and try and party for the entire time.
I mean, it could have just been something to lighten the mood. Who knows? You might be few tips from Vicky's book.
Mm,
Do I come back
he's
with dragons
not the
yet?
sort of person to
No.
enjoy that, essentially.
They're walking
No,
and
like-
talking, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's that sort of person. He's been very, very blunt about
Gloomy?
lots of things. Yes, that too. And
I mean-
just seems to have a vendetta against everyone and everything. I can't see him being like, hey look, confetti.
I mean, I did sit down with him and Boomy one night, and we had a big talk about trying to fix their problems with each other and get better in situations close to each other. So who knows? Maybe it's a step to him feeling better?
You think he changed overnight?
Well, I mean, maybe it changed a little bit of his look on the things that are going on. I don't know. I'm just thinking on the bright side.
Hmm. Well,
That's the
whatever
only-
it was, it doesn't seem to have followed us here, so if it was a party, it looks like it was localized in the main street.
I mean,
Yeah,
it couldn't
that's
have
the
also been
locals.
me, because I may have that ability to create little effects, but the most I can do is not illusions, but druidcraft, so...
I don't think that was illusion, that was pretty real.
It was just... I mean, yeah, it
If-
looked kind of real,
It
but
felt
magic
real.
but magic can be fickle, you know?
And Maddie, you would know that did feel very real to you. You felt the paper on your body sliding off.
Yeah, she understands that, but she also understands that magic can also cause that sort of sensation. She's not saying it's not real, it's sort of like, if it was magic, then that was very impressive, sort of
Okay,
thing.
I just wanted to say that. All right, and around this time, the other two would have joined you guys as you're just waiting on Boomy and the dragons at this point.
Mhm.
Okay, and after about another 30 minutes or so, Boomy ends up getting back with you guys, with the
Do I
two
have dragons
dragons.
with me?
The dragons are in tow. Yes, they were hanging out playing checkers.
Stickers! Or dragon chest!
Yeah, I finally got my
Really?
adamantine armor on.
Were they eating the checkers?
No, they're smarter than that.
I was gonna say, why don't they play dragon chess?
Because that is racist beyond all belief for them. But no, they decided to play checkers. No, they
Oh
they
my
were just
God.
playing checkers. All right. As you guys appear at the graying fields, you guys kind of walk through a little bit of trees to get here, and you come upon an area that is surrounded by a wrought iron gate in the front with a stone barricade on all the sides, like a stone wall almost. But it's like got big boulders at the bottom that kind of like go up to a little bit and kind of creates like a nice picturesque, graveyard wall. You do see a slatted roof sticking out over it of a bigger building. But as you guys peer through the bars, you do see a field just full of gravestones and mausoleums before you, and that big building right before you. As you enter the building, as you kind of just push open the building, as you enter the graveyard. The ground here is green in some areas, and in some other areas you can see that it has been turned over a little bit. But other than that, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna say real quick, Maddie, for precaution, she's going to cast Bark Skin.
Okay, click that spell for me, please. Okay, it's concentration up to an hour. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She's gonna puff that real quick, so her AC went from 14 to a 16.
I believe. What is your dex modifier?
+2, so that would be an 18, wouldn't it?
No, it would be a 12 originally because you do not have your hide armor because that is 2 days away right now.
Okay.
So
But
right.
still, Bark Skin puts my thing up to a
16.
To a 16. Yeah.
Yes. So you do get 4 points of AC. As you guys kind of see Maddie's body suddenly, are you human form? Or are you?
She would have turned unicorn form upon walking
All right.
in.
You kind of see her hair get a little more stiffer, and you can actually see that it kind of pleats together. But you do see some areas where the skin almost looks like that of like tree rings
bark.
and tree bark and stuff. As you see the grain in her fur.
I'm Gore from Armello.
Kinda.
Tree.
Well, sure. He's gonna walk forward, just have a look around, see if he can spot anything that might have caused issues. We said that we were told that this is the area of where we're meant to deal with this undead issue. Yeah.
Yep.
So, do I see any undead?
Give me a perception check.
Shall do. Alright, so where the fuck is this thing? Oh, so here. Perception check, let's go. 22.
As you're looking around the graveyard, you don't see anything standing there right now. I mean, it appears to be kind of empty.
Graves? Any graves dug up?
Any temples?
You do see a couple of graves that have overturned soil, and as you approach, you can see that they seem to have been either buried recently, or if something was taken out of here, they've filled in the dirt since then.
Mm.
Without
Do
going...
I see any...
Go ahead.
What was that guy's, Edith's husband's name? Edmund or something?
Edgar?
Edgar. Do
No.
I see his grave around here anyway?
You had it right.
Edmund.
It was Edmund. You had it
Edmund.
right first.
Okay.
With that perception check, and as you're kind of walking around, you do actually spot Edmund's grave.
Well, there's a promise. Edith says so. I didn't get the flower. Shit.
Maddie walks up to Keatron, and she druid crafts a bunch of flowers around the grave.
Oh, well, thank you. There you go.
No problem.
Edith
I mean,
says hello. She misses you.
So, maybe we should check out that building over there.
Yeah, that's my next option. I was just doing this because I owed what's her name for apparently making her scared, or at least you guys did.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I guess
blame
you
it
go
on
to
us.
I would also head towards the biggest building there is here.
Yes, and as you enter, the smell hits you immediately.
Ugh. Oh. Something died here.
And as you look in, you see that there are bloating dead corpses of people in vestments and different states of decay all around. The pews have been broken apart. The altar has been smashed. All the candles have been snuffed out as you walk into this place.
Is this the...
Can I let
Sorry.
the candles on?
You can how are you lighting them, Cask?
Predestination.
prestidigitation.
The first one's not a spell, but the second one is. And as you do that, you light about 4 or 5 around the place. They all seem to have been smashed or destroyed into varying states of just, disrepair kind of deal.
Yeah,
One of
just
the
enough to
walls already.
leave some light on, I guess. But yeah, just for now.
Yeah,
But
it is
another thing that
it is well destroyed.
Another thing that I do, I cover my face and I make my clothes smell like strawberries.
The bodies combined with that smell have a very sickening effect because
Ugh.
the dead body actually gets that sweet death smell to a point where the strawberries actually kind of starts to smell a little bit tainted with that meat.
Oh, I tried.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
That is foul.
I check all my guns and then step in.
Mm-hmm.
I pull like my coat up over my nose.
All right. And as I said, you step in, and that's what you see inside. The building is kind of built like the House of the Lawbearer here, except you would notice that destroyed a little bit seems to be the symbol of the Dawn Father, which appears to be a bright sun, but this stained glass window where it would normally be hanging is completely smashed out.
Is light coming from the stained glass window?
It was at one point, but the stained glass is broken and such, and it's just a beam of light inside now.
Yeah, I think there's light coming in, so it's not pitch black in here.
No, it's not pitch black, but it's not lit up, because at this point, where noon would have been, where the sun would have, came in at the zenith and shined right through, it is past that point. It's now about 3 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, roughly around that time, and so it's gone past it. So the light's off to the side, and generally the area would brighten up a lot more, and it would be lit with candles per se. But within
do we see any other doorways or passageways from this chamber?
You do see a side door, kind of like what Edith came out of in the Lawbearer's temple in the back. You do see another one off to the side as well. So there's like 2 doors in the back of the temple.
Okay, we got 2 doors. Which one?
I honestly want to go check on the altar first, see if it's also desecrated.
You do that.
Sounds like a good idea.
Any of the doors open?
I have a theory that these dead bodies would just come and attack us eventually. I don't know, it's just a thought.
You want me to break them? I can punch their heads in.
Are we gonna desecrate a grave?
It's not exactly a grave, they're not buried.
Well, I mean, that's also the fact about,
How about you just pure
I
holy
was
water and
thinking
see if
about
anything
resurrecting
happens?
them so we can use them, but I think they're innocent people, wouldn't they? Like what
Uh,
Pavine said.
They're dead though, so
I can resurrect
wait.
them.
do you want to resurrect them?
What about Pavine saying? Bringing back those who deserve it so they could suffer more, or leaving those who are innocent to lay at peace.
I'm pretty sure these are the
people
innocent
innocent?
bystanders.
I don't know. Do these look like criminals, or do they look like guards, or like civilians?
Vicky wants to pull out a bottle of holy water.
Don't do that. I have all the holy water.
Kirsten, you might want to pass that holy water out, thinking about it.
But to continue his question, do they look like guards or like people of faith who were praying here before they died, or are they just random bodies?
All right. As you get closer, Maddie, you kind of like nudge one with your foot, and he kind of rolls over from his side. And as you look at it, you can tell that these are vestments of some kind. And as I've explained to the people, they know that you have a map that says this is the Temple of the Dawn. And so you can kind of piece together, knowing the pantheon of gods and such like that around here, that this might be a temple to the Dawn Father and such. But again, they're wearing vestments, and the fact that their bodies were left here, maybe they were innocent or not. You don't know for sure. But, I mean, as you turn it over, you actually see some of the gas escape from the rotting corpse as it kind of just puffs up towards your face, and you just get a huge whiff of death and decay.
Well, she is going to stare at them for a moment, and she is going to resurrect a couple of them.
Okay, how many?
I believe she's just going to use a simple 3rd level slot, and I think that gets me 1 or 2.
They get you 1. You're
One.
as your circle of spores, and you're not a necromantic wizard. It's just the base spell.
Okay, doke.
So-
Then,
That will get you 1 servant.
okay, then she's gonna use a 3rd level, and she's gonna bring up 1, and she's gonna make it a zombie.
Okay, that takes about 10 minutes.
Okay, doke. She's gonna sit down and cast that then.
Okay. I'm sorry. It
Catching
takes you a
this now.
minute. I'm sorry. My bad. It takes you a minute.
Okay. Well, then she's gonna sit and slowly start casting it while the
Yep.
others do whatever they want to.
Ketron's gonna go check on the altar of the Raven.
I still want to reach the bottle of holy water.
Okay.
Boomy
make a
wants
sleight
to,
of hand
if
check,
there's
'cause I have
if
them.
any of those doors open, Boomy wants to go look into it, like have a gun ready.
All right. As you go back towards the doors, Boomy, both of them are closed right now. We'll get to you in a second, okay, Katrin?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they're both closed.
I'll go to the left door,
Okay. You go to the left door.
and I'll try the handle and see if it is unlocked.
Opens right up.
I'll open it only a crack and peek in.
As you peek in, it is completely dark inside.
I pull down my goggles of night.
All right. As you look down, you see about a 20-foot hallway leading down, and you can see that there are 4 more doors on the side of the left-hand side. The other side does not seem to have any doors or windows on it per se.
Okay, I'll close that and go check the other door and let Kirsten do what he's doing. I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm. You go to the other door, and as you open the right door, there seems to be a stable area where they might have kept some animals and stuff for provisions if times got lean. And you actually see the dead, bloated carcass of a hog back there as well.
I just close it.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to the left door and go to Kirsten. Go do him now.
Okay, Kietrin, I'm guessing you're running.
Did he die?
Kietrin?
I
Burn?
think his
Uh-oh.
internet. There
You guys cut out.
Okay.
Oh.
Burnt?
he is.
Got super everybody there for a sec.
Okay, you all right?
Yeah, now I'm better.
All right, well, it's your
What'd you
turn.
say?
As I'm guessing you're running to the altar of the Raven?
Jogging. Yeah, he was just gonna go take a check to see if it's also desecrated and if anything around there may be of use or something.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah. All right. Perception check. Come on, Katrin, give me. That's not the right page. That is the right page.
Everybody's mouse wheel. Everybody's mouse wheel.
Not the best.
Sorry.
All right. 11?
My mouse wheel doesn't make a noise.
I know it's mostly Mallows. All right. As you're running through, you not being used to this graveyard, it's a little hard to spot at first. But after about 5 or so minutes, you realize, wait a minute, she's the goddess of death and such. And you actually look towards a mausoleum that is standing there in front of you, and you see stairs leading down towards it, or inside of it, I should say.
Oh, that's right. I was looking for an altar. I wasn't looking for like a... Okay, that fair enough. Alright, he'll head down. That makes more sense. I didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm. And as you head down there,
Keeping his eye out just in case there's traps.
yes.
I'll stick with Katrin, just like, yeah.
Well,
I'll-
he
Wait, wait,
ran
wait.
off. Mallow, he ran off about a couple minutes ago. So
Right,
You left the
right.
room we're in?
yeah, he went to. I mean,
Wait, you said there was only 2 passages. There was a third passage?
no, he went
I
back
left
outside
the
to go to the
temple.
altar of the Raven.
Oh.
I wanted to check if that was also desecrated.
Yes.
I thought he was checking the altar in here.
No. He went off to go check the altar of the Raven, which is outside. All right. So I will
Okay.
say this, Mallow, if you do want to tag along, you would have seen Kietrin leaving. Do you want to go with him?
He.
I'm busy reanimating a zombie.
He'll stay around.
Okay. So Kietrin, go ahead and make a perception check, please.
Shall do. Perception check. Or that's better.
25. All right. As you're looking down here, nothing seems to be trapped, but it does get kind of dark towards the bottom.
I do have my goggles on.
Okay. And as you start heading down there, you realize that there's no altar here.
It's almost an altar, Jesus.
There is just a
What is in here?
flat stone bottom.
You just pull out the book and look at it like, is this what the old? He'll like flip through it and be like, is this what the old altars look like? Is it nothing? Like, I'm very confused.
you would see that there are symbols and stuff of that of the Raven Mother, but you do not see anything of that in this era. You would see, some masks, raven feathers, in that order of arrangement. But here, there's nothing.
Oh well.
You can always search the room if you want, or stuff like that. It all
I guess
depends.
it's desecrated at that point. I guess this could be counted as... I don't know. This is very confusing. Actually, as there was mention of illusions earlier, he's gonna toss a small rock into it just in case it changes or something happens.
Okay. You go back outside, pick up a rock, come back down, and as you...
Just toss it in the room.
Yeah. Clack. Clack, 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 clack.
Yep, okay. Well, I'm confused. Yeah, alright, well. He'll take a couple steps in just to see if there's anything hidden around before leaving.
Okay, give me, are you investigating, or what are you doing?
It'd be another perception check just to see if he can find any, like, hidden floors, hidden lever, like anything that might just be hidden.
Okay, go ahead, give me another perception then.
Just out of curiosity, because this doesn't seem right.
18. Okay. As you're looking through this room, you're kind of just like looking around and such. One thing that strikes you odd is the floor seems to be two different colors at one point or another, and you're like, wait a minute, what? And you go back, you look, go back again, look again, go back, look again. Yeah, there seems to be a square where it was a different color at one point.
Wait, what? That's... Huh? Yeah, he'll poke it with his staff.
Clack, 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 clack.
No. Does it move at all?
Nope.
No. No. Alright, well...
If you would like to investigate further, I need either investigation check on you.
Is the curiosity gonna get... Nah.
Because seeing can only get you so far in the dark with those goggles, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I know, and it's just, like... He's the paranoid one. But this doesn't seem right, but he doesn't see anything dangerous about this, and he can't figure out what could be dangerous about this. So I'm figuring, like, does he take the risk, or does he not? And I don't know, because I'm gonna roll a wisdom check, if that's okay.
That's up to you. I mean, if you need to roll something to figure something out, go ahead. And such.
High,
but
he starts investigating. Low, he doesn't.
okay.
Curiosity gets the promotion.
Shouldn't be the other way around.
Yeah, I realized that afterwards, but I've already said it and I rolled, so.
What did you roll? Because I don't see it.
It's 18 wisdom, so I'm investigating. I'll make an investigation check.
Oh, there it goes.
All right. Go ahead, roll me investigation. 6.
That's what I expected.
As you start like looking on it, actually, this is stone. You have advantage on this
Oh yeah, that's true.
because of your stone cunning.
That's true. That is right. Doesn't
Even
matter.
A
worse.
6 and a 4. I'm sorry, man.
Okay, yeah, I just looked at like.
Even with your vast knowledge passed down generation through generation of your family about different stones and materials from the desert and stuff, this is white stone. You have no fucking clue what this is.
I thought it was different. Is it like white colored stone?
It's hard to tell in the light because it is dark, number one.
Fair
So
enough.
it kind of looks like white stone, but when you're in the mausoleum, like I said, it's hard to tell, but you're more caught up in the fact you've never seen stone like this before in this place, and that kind of takes your mind out of it for a second, and you realize, wait, I'm supposed to be... I've lost it.
Yeah, well. I get a bit that are worried about me.
All right.
As
So
he'll
you're-
leave, he'll have a as he leaves the mausoleum, he's just gonna take a quick glance of the graves nearby. Are any of them disturbed at all?
With your other with your perception check before, when you looked at it originally, some have been overturned and either A,
Near
reburied.
this area.
And that's what I gave when you did the 25. That's what I gave you.
Okay.
I gave you pretty much the whole graveyard. There are graves overturned all over this place. They don't seem to be dug up, but you don't know if they've been reburied either without digging into them yourselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You do see there's freshly turned earth. You don't know if it's buried there or if it's, or if it was dug up and then reburied. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Again,
He's just gonna head back then. He has no reason to continue this.
At this point, Keitron will be away for a little bit, but you guys suddenly just hear a...
Well. Oh, crap.
And then you just hear Betty go, "I'll call him Carl."
Oh my God. They already have names.
Well, I don't know his name, and he can't tell me.
Can he say
It's-
Steve?
You're looking at it, Maddie, its head just shifts to you. It's blank, like putrid eyes just looking at you, just straight at you, like waiting for a command as it just lies on the floor.
I'll tell him to get up.
It gets up.
See, he'll be very useful to us. We'll have him for the entire day.
Whatever. Disgusting.
The pollinator still stinks. Vicky tries to make him smell. Predestinationates.
For 6 seconds he doesn't. For 6 seconds he doesn't smell, and then the smell hits again.
Yeah. You have to keep casting it if you want to keep controlling the smell.
And
Wait,
that's
is it for 6 seconds?
yeah,
It's longer
because
than
it's a
that.
straight action.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore
No,
that. 'cause
duration,
it's
duration is
disgusting.
1 hour.
It
Click the
depends.
spell.
I
Click
don't
the
think
spell.
I don't think I can make spell death spell any better anyway.
Well, click the
No.
spell. Let me figure it out.
Okay.
That's why
I
we
mean,
put
it's
it
a-
in here.
It's what's it called? A cantrip. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
cantrip. But if it's a cantrip that lasts an hour, that's fucking OP as hell.
It's a cantrip that lasts an hour. Where is
Some
my
effects
spells?
may last an hour. It might not last an hour.
Yeah, like when it comes to like graffiti on a wall, or
Predestination.
essentially making like fake ruins on a wall, prestidigitation can last an hour. When it's like cleaning something,
When you color,
or
when you make a color or a small or a symbol appear on your surface, it's for an hour.
That's not a smell.
you're getting rid of a
That's
smell.
a mark.
which
That's
is
a
instant.
color, a mark, or a symbol.
You create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect such as a shower, sparks, a puff, a word, or
That lasts until the end of your next turn, which is 6 seconds.
Wait, it says that? I mean, it says in the D&D thing here in predestination it says duration 1 hour. I'm not entirely sure what does last an hour, what doesn't.
The hour is you make a color, small mark, or symbol appear in an object surface for 1 hour. You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material up for an hour. You create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect such as sour sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. Technically, the odd odor I'm allowing to be your sweet scents, but it's instantaneous, so it's just like a poof. It's there for a second. It's not like it keeps going.
Mhm.
Oh. Well, I guess cleaning is the only option that I have. If you can even clean that.
You can't
you can
clean a
clean-
corpse.
You can clean his clothes.
Yeah.
A well-dressed zombie.
A well-dressed zombie named Carl.
Hey, chicks div a well-dressed man. Anyway, Boomy, what are you doing in this Hall of Dead?
I am going to, at this juncture, open the left door again and have my gun ready and start making my way down the hall.
Okay. There
They're
are
all,
4
like-
doors on your
like
left.
Zombie apocalypse style, like gun at the ready,
Mhm.
stalking down the hall.
Okay. There are 4 doors on your left as you look throughout this chamber. It's very small, but I mean, there's 4 doors and a door behind you.
Okay, and then walk up to the first door. I place my hand on the handle,
Mhm.
open it, push it open a little bit, back off, and then kick it the rest of the way open.
The door goes flying in, and you just hear a crack,
I guess we all
I
hear
have my
that.
gun at the ready to shoot anything that's not alive.
Yes, and as you look in, it's a simple bedchamber.
I repeat this process for every door.
Each one appears to be a simple bedchamber.
I
seems-
begin searching the last one then.
Mhm.
Any sort of thing.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check. As you're searching through it, you find like a rolled up bed sheet a little bit. You find some scraps of food here and there under the bed. You find a chamber pot that has been emptied, and such. But you're not really finding much use in terms of stuff or clues. There's no trunk in here of any kind, it seems. And such.
Okay, I'll just make my way back out towards the main hall then. Nothing. It's empty. Cleared out.
What about
Honestly,
the
this
other
sounds
corridor?
At least like a stable or something. There's dead animals in there.
Oh.
I mean, it's worth checking still.
Wow, let's go in the room full of more dead things.
I mean, who
There could
knows?
be
There could
something
be something
secret.
there.
Mallow does go through that door, like, all right, come on.
I'll follow.
Right.
Yeah,
And
Maddie's gonna ask Carl to follow her, and then she's gonna follow as well.
he shuffles. He's kind of like dragging one foot behind him, just walking. And at this point, Kitrin, you pop your head in the doors. They're all going out this right door. Kitrin?
You muted.
Yeah, okay.
You as you come in to follow the party again, you do see them heading out the right door. In the
And a
back.
zombie following behind them.
Yep.
Oh no!
They seem aware of the zombie.
Maddie is telling him what to do.
And you did see her casting a spell beforehand, so I'll leave it up to you what you want to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time you see her do this. You saw her try it, and Bavine stopped her, but you've never seen her actually successfully do this.
Well, this will all depend on if he actually heard her telling it what to do.
Pretty aware.
I mean, she
I'm
did.
gonna make a-
I mean, with your perception and such, and how close you were, you would have heard her say, "Follow me." But the other thing is I have to ask because you can communicate with him telepathically, Sour.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a bonus action to move them, or not a bonus action with that spell. You get to command them on your turn, kind of deal, kind of like we do with the dragons here. It obeys your command, via mental link.
Ah, okay. Just for flavor, she probably would have told it out loud.
Okay, so with your passive perception, Kitrin, you would have heard her talking to it.
He'll poke his head and just stare as a zombie goes by. It's like,
His name is Steve.
No, his name's Carl.
it's like he hears them fighting in the hallway. Alright, he'll eventually catch up.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
like,
And as everybody reconvenes out
okay.
in the mud pit pasture area that seems to be back there, kind of like a stabling area, you see the rotting dead corpse of the pig. It is bloated beyond all belief. Like it looks more like a balloon than an actual animal at this point.
Ugh,
Hey,
good.
it looks like it could just blow up.
Mhm.
I mean, that's death for you.
Death blows up.
I mean, if you don't poke it full of holes to let the gases escape, it's gonna blow.
Okay, fair enough.
Then
It's
pig
really
guns for
dangerous.
everyone.
Should we do that, or is it not What is it?
If you wanna give it a poke to let the gases out, it's gonna smell horrible.
I mean, is it better to do that or not? Because I don't know if it's dangerous.
How far?
It isn't dangerous unless if it's your.
It's like, would you rather have this thing explode on us in the future, or would you rather deal with the gas it lets out?
Maddie,
Uh,
with your perception, you would potentially maybe see this first. Go ahead, give me a perception roll.
Okay. 18.
You see something wiggle beneath the skin.
Maddie's just gonna stop and stare and go, I think there's something in it.
Like
So should I
maggots,
do it or not?
probably.
It's not gas from what I can tell, but I think something's either in it hiding or in it eating it.
Do I poke it or do I not then?
No, don't. Let's just leave.
Pure Hardy Waller.
What? Do you want to go poke it, Vicky? Is that what you just said?
No.
Hold on, I'll get my staff so you can hop on it. Here,
Vicky.
No, don't. I'm gonna say, don't go near it. I am going. Oh.
Vicky's gonna cast thaumaturgy on it and make it vibrate or tremble. It's like what's the word?
Look, I
no,
can.
ground tremble.
You
Not
have-
make it
Yeah.
faint.
Yeah, you can only make the
Harmlessly.
ground tremble below it. But let me see if that might set it off.
Harmlessly. Just
Because
cast that.
But yeah, it is
gonna have
harmless,
I was gonna have Maddie say that everyone back
Yeah,
up, and
but
she
there
was
might
gonna
be
thorn whip it at a distance. But
there
she
might-
said first.
There might be something inside that might have felt those tremors and might be wanting to get out now.
Yeah.
Alright, well, why is the
And-
ground moving?
As you guys see Vicky cast this spell, suddenly inside the pig, something starts shifting madly around. Just you see the body actually starts swaying and such, and
Oh god.
immediately it explodes outwards towards you. I need everybody to make a con saving throw as black ichor just comes flying at you guys. Green and different kinds of pus-colored, just filled viscous material flies out.
I regret my life.
I,
Okay, we have a 27,
What
11,
is that?
22, 18, 18. Okay.
I was the only
The second save is
1 plus 2.
two snappers.
Yep,
Holy Patty!
Oh yeah, I need to make one for...
The dragons.
yep, Kuzneth. And make one for your zombie.
Oh, my zombie. Okay, here.
He's not dead. He likes it. It's like
I mean,
a
yeah,
normal
he's
power.
dead. Can he really smell?
Well, that's not the problem.
19. I failed. Everyone else.
Yep.
Even Carl
Right.
exceeded.
Why can't... Okay. Constitution? Wanna... Okay,
Burn-
there. Oh, I did...
You
why is
rolled
it
one
doing
with a
it?
22. You rolled a 22 beforehand.
Oh, why is it's meant to say as Aurora, not as Ketrin, which is really
You have to manually swap your name at the bottom.
Okay.
Either way, okay. So, make a long story boring. It's not the smell is horrendous, and the goop in the vial is viscous as all hell. But what strikes out at you the most is the black eel-like creatures that exploded outwards of it and immediately latched onto your bodies. And as it did so, something pulsed into you. But with your guys' constitution, you're able to only take half the acid damage it does to you.
What about me?
I'm going to get to you in a second, Maddie. Which I rolled a 1. Are you fucking kidding me?
0.
So 0.
No, we
Y'all
can only
take
do
0.
minimum 1.
As they seem to have maybe been in there so much that they might have started to lose their potential power within them. But Maddie, you not being prepared, feel
I
something
have
grab.
bark skin though.
It's not the problem with that. It seems to be that it flew with such force it got through it because it even got to Keatrin.
Oof.
And you weren't really prepared for it, unfortunately. So it sticks into you. And basically, because of your bark skin, though, it only gets to pump in so much before it just falls limp to the ground, lying there dead.
Okay.
It just hits his like chest and is like, ew.
Yeah.
Vicky squeals like a fucking wench and just runs out.
So technically, I only take 1 damage.
You took 1 acid damage, yes.
Okay.
Ketrin just looks up as Vicky runs off. Is like, have you learned your lesson?
Ow,
Vicky
ow, ow, ow.
just runs out, trying to clean herself with precipitation.
Boomy also leaves, trying not to throw up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was anticlimactic.
Maddie is in pain. She's just like,
She's in 1 damage pain.
you 1 damage pain. Hey, that's the equivalent of stepping on a Lego.
Yeah, but you guys are all covered in this goopy, pussy, viscous material. Keatrin, you have a entrail wrapped around your tusk.
Ugh.
Like slowly pulls it off and is like, ugh. Ugh.
Decay is a wonder. Maddie
Thank
says.
you very much. Alright, well...
Vicky, clean me.
I'm trying to clean myself! Just continues to try to clean myself.
I'm gonna...
How
what
good
else
can I
am I
clean
gonna
myself from
You got your
nasty shit?
you got your clothes. Your skin, however, is a different story.
That's what I don't understand. How am I not allowed to clean my skin anymore?
It says object, unless you consider yourself an
Okay,
object.
Vicky is a complete fucking object.
She does get carried around like a purse, so
I mean,
Most things in her, probably.
You cleaned your earring, your wig, your tiara, and your fancy and items, but you can't clean blood off your skin.
So my question is, could I grab one of my towels, try to wipe it off and clean the towel, and just continue to repeat that?
yes.
Okay, then I try to do that at the best of my ability.
You finally get clean, but you still feel like I mean, it's a greasy substance, so
Yes.
it's still greasy and it still smells horrible, but after a while you're able to diminish it and you don't look as shitty, but this wasn't
I'm not
nice.
Yeah, I don't want to say like, oh, I'm pristine clean. I'm not saying you're limpio clean now, but just enough.
No.
God.
Alright.
What is it? So what are the things-
Once I'm done cleaning, I try to help Boomy. It's just like, oh my god, I'm not gonna go in there. Last time, I was not. No, this is not gonna happening. This is not happening.
You've been... Actually, I'm not there. Never mind. I'm still downstairs, just looking to...
Downstairs? You ran all the way
Well-
back to the Raven of the Altar?
No, I thought we were downstairs at that point.
No, you're
No,
on the
that
stable.
stable.
Yeah, you're in a stable.
I'm just gonna... In that case, I'm still in the stable. I'm just gonna look
This
around.
is new armor.
Oh, I can clean your armor. This is like, whatever. She just fucking cleans it.
It gets clean. But again,
But-
your skin is a different story. But with
Yeah.
your trench coat and everything, it's only really your face and your hands that are covered.
Well, then I use Vicky's towel. Like, I need to buy a towel of my own. I'm forgetting the most important rule of all. Don't forget to bring a towel.
Don't
Yes!
forget to bring a towel.
Never. And the answer to life is 42.
Oh, I need
Answer
to-
to life is
I need to start
42.
bringing. I need to start bringing water and soap now. Everything is. This is not the first time she gets fucking dirty.
I
I'm so-
mean,
You're adventurers. What do you expect?
I
Still.
don't have the spell prepared, but I do have create and destroy water.
Anyway, okay, so Keitron, you're looking around this place?
Yeah, I'm just
I
kinda
was
like,
gonna
alright.
say, I'm gonna help him out.
Okay,
Like,
Okay.
I don't want any
Give
other
me-
messes like this.
give me a perception check. You two are both covered, by the way, as well. Especially you, Keitron, being the bigger target.
Mhm.
Yeah, can I get advantage because you're helping me?
You do get advantage on this one, yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
no,
I nearly clicked disadvantage. That would have been sad.
24. As you're going through, you're walking around, and something catches your eye about the pig.
Hmm.
You notice that the mouth and the back end have been sewed together closed.
Well, I knew there'd be traps. Alright, well, hey,
Wait, a
Maddie,
boar bomb. Huh.
Yeah, Maddie walks over.
this was no... do you know what those creatures were that jumped at us? He reaches down and picks one up off the ground that is dead.
Can I make like a nature and arcana?
Sure.
Don't make an
They
arcana.
kind of look like weird leeches, but they don't... The leeches are smaller than this.
Maddie?
Hmm?
You being a druid and everything, you have never seen you've never seen a creature like this. It has literally got spiked shaped teeth that come jutting out of it, and you can see the acid dripping off the teeth like it's actually being pumped out of this creature to a point where it's pumped out almost like saliva. However, it has no eyes. It's literally just a fleshy tube with those teeth on it.
She
You don't-
kind of squints and goes, I have no idea what those things are. But if there's more of these weird leech bombs, then
Well,
why
I
don't...
can guarantee that there will be. Considering,
Well-
you point down towards where it's sewed shut.
And Kietrin,
They're designed to be kept in there, yeah?
as you point down, you see a skeletal foot in the mud next to the pig. Like a footprint.
Skeletal.
Bonnie
There's a
Bob.
zombie in here. Did you, where is your... who is he name?
Carl, and she's just gonna telepathically call him over.
He has been falling behind you because that is what you told him to do the whole
Okay.
fucking time.
So never mind then. She just has.
what's his
She just
feet
looks
look
at
like?
Carl.
Uh-huh.
Are they like... Is there any skeletal features about it at all?
His hands are bare. I'm just gonna say that his hands are bare, but not his
Are
feet.
you really distrusting Carl?
He'll point towards the skeletal footprint. Anything undead could technically be there. I'm just curious if he was used before, I guess.
Well, if he was used before, then maybe then I probably wouldn't have been able to resurrect him. But
He
I
would-
can guarantee,
works.
I can
just-
guarantee though that his feet are skinned. His hands are not though.
Okay.
He's actually got
well,
boots on.
Yeah.
Well, it means that there's some sort of skeleton creature down here. Do we
Hmm.
have any other way down further?
Our bedrooms. Closest I know.
I'm gonna
Actually, yeah, Malo's gonna follow too, and he thinks something's up with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Real
oh.
quick, Boomy, you were gonna say something I heard, yes?
I
Fen?
think Boomy died.
Boomy died.
Fen?
What? Oh, sorry.
Fen.
What do you need?
I thought you were gonna say something because I thought I heard your voice in the middle of that conversation. So I just wanted to double check.
I'm outside.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all outside too. You're all in the same pen
Oh.
area.
I thought they were still
Yeah.
inside poking around at things.
No, everyone's outside in the stable area poking around the dead corpse.
Me and Vicky left the stable area because we were discussing about to throw up.
All right,
I
fair
just
enough.
Vicky just
Okay,
ran
but-
off. It's
I followed Vicky.
All right, you guys have.
But
We're out
Maddie-
front.
Maddie was going to look at Mallow and Kietrin and go, "Well, if you find any more pigs, tell me. But at this moment, I would like everyone to stand back."
Why?
And she is going to just kind of gesture and try to move them at least like 50 feet away. Well, at least as far
Okay.
as she
Cutting
can
out.
get them. As far as she can get them, and she's gonna go at least 30 feet from the corpse. Or at least the pig.
Okay.
And she is going to snap at it with a thorn vine to see if she can get it to pop. And if she's out of range of it, the eels will latch at nothing and die.
What?
Okay, you. I'm not even gonna have
That,
you.
that's more. It was already exploded.
Yes,
No,
as you whip
oh,
at the
then-
already exploded, destroyed corpse
Oh, I
of
thought they
the.
found a. I thought they found a.
No, they.
No.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain the scene again. Okay, just so we can we're all on the same page. Boomy and Vicky have run off now because they're very disgusted. You guys have stayed around and started searching the area. Kietrin found a skeletal footprint next to the destroyed pig corpse that was sitting there. And when he was looking there, the reason he found it was because he saw that both the mouth, the nose, basically the two open holes in the back, have been sewn shut by black thread. That's
Okay.
that's what he had seen and stuff. So
Okay, I didn't hear the part about it being the unexploded one. I initially thought it was the a new one that was
No.
planted there
Well,
as like another booby trap.
you mean exploded one, not unexploded.
Well, no, I was saying that I thought it was an unexploded one
Okay.
when you described it because I didn't hear that it was the exploded one.
No, it is this is the exploded. There's only one corpse here, and it was that of that pig.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna
And-
be more.
and-
They
and-
looked.
And Carl sitting off beside you.
Yes, and my lovely Carl.
You may want to check Carl to see if he's got those things inside him.
I'm just gonna go to the bedroom.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna do that too, but I'm
What-
one unicorn lady here.
Yeah, but she was gonna essentially look at them and go, "Well, find any, like bloated corpse traps? Let me go. Let me know." Sorry.
He'll just hold up one of his like daggers, and be like, I can throw this, so it'll be good.
Okay.
All right. And as you guys head inside, you do see Vicky and Boomy kind of cleaning each other off at this point, and they're kind of finishing up right now.
Don't you two look pretty?
Like, I'm not part of this anymore. I'll just wait outside. I'll be like surveillance or whatever, make sure like nothing bad is happening outside. You guys can explore. I'll just stay down here. I'm not.
Alright, that works. You're not getting paid for it then.
What?
You're not helping.
I am helping. I'm making sure nobody's fucking coming here.
Sure, and vampire person will come by and take your mind by yourself. And
I'm,
put you
I'm with
against us.
her.
You're going to stick around as well.
Oh,
I mean, if you guys need help, I can just step in. You're not. It's not like we're going in a cave.
look, where are we going? We've already
Yeah.
cleared this building here.
We're going to check out the bedrooms that are in this temple.
I was already there. I checked them out.
What was in them?
Nothing.
Did
Empty.
Did you turn anything over? There might have been hidden doors.
Why would there be a hidden door into the We should go to the mausoleum, and I'll probably lead down.
There's nothing there. Literally nothing. No temple, no altar, no signs of any relics or statue of the raven. There's literally nothing but an open floor. And it's very confusing.
Well,
That sounds
clearly
like
you
an
missed
illusion.
something.
Remember that one wall in the
pretty
hell
sure I
that
didn't.
people would walk through?
Yeah, I went and felt all the walls. Trust me. I'm going to check in here just because.
I'm gonna go to
pretty
the
sure-
altar of the Raven Queen myself. And I guess Vicky, you wanna come with me?
Uh,
I don't want to get stacked on.
Well, too bad. You're venturing. What
Maddie,
happens?
Huh?
come with Vicky and me.
Okay.
Alright. Oh.
Alright.
I'm
Fine.
telling you that it's clear in there. There's nothing in there. I checked all the bedrooms.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay.
Might find coins or something. Have fun.
Sure.
Uh,
I'm gonna head on
Sure
in.
can.
actually, real quick, I'm gonna have Carl go with Keatrin.
Okay.
Okay.
Carl will help you.
Okay.
Does Carl? Can he hear me? Hello.
I mean, he can understand any language that he had in life. He knows common and whatever other language he.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he
good.
seems to be able to understand. Doesn't look like he may listen to you, though. As he kind of just stands by you, Kietrin.
Okay. Well, I guess it's following.
He'll be useful for something, I'm sure.
Well, I did tell him to go follow and help Keatrin, or is that too much of an order?
With the intelligence of a zombie sour, helping
-4?
Yeah, helping is a stretch for this creature to understand.
It might
As-
understand protect.
Yeah, so helping
Guard,
Kietrin, I mean, Kietrin's just gonna have Carl with him. It may not actually help. We'll have to see based on rolls and such like that. If this zombie can
well.
some fucking how have a brain blast.
Well, I will
Okay.
say that I will be
That
more
was a natural
specific.
20.
I'm
will
not
say
s-
then I will be more specific with him then, and I'll say go follow and protect Keatrin.
Okay, that's
That
fine.
is more specific.
All right. I know this is a first time spell sour. That's why I'm kind of being like, you know,
it's
they're
like,
they're dumb
I've never
creatures.
had a
I'm
zombie
sorry.
before.
I know they're
I've
dumb
never had a zombie
Be
creatures.
before.
literal with them.
All
You
right.
can't be like, go help them. It's like, all right, I'll help you make a shirt. It's like, I don't want a shirt. What the? It's like,
No,
but I'm helping.
All right.
He's
Anyway.
gonna go follow and protect Keatrin.
Okay.
There.
So we've got Kietrin staying behind to look where Boomy's already looked. We have
Yeah.
Vicky and Boomy and Maddie going off. Mallow, what are you doing?
He's just bewildered and kind of upset. He's like, I guess I'll go with the big elephant man.
And
Okay.
the zombie.
Yeah, sorry, Carl. I keep forgetting your.
All right. And you guys have spent a good amount of time now. The sun is starting to go down behind the mountains, just so you know. Okay.
Perfect.
I
But
guess I go to the temple of the altar of the Raven.
yep, with
And then by this point, my bark skin would have faded because it's only an hour.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right. But however, we're gonna stay with Kietrin, Carl, and Mallow first when they go to check the bedrooms.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna. So how many bedrooms are there?
There are 4, and the doors appear to be open.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
peer in
heard
first.
Boomy baying bees.
Fair enough. I'll head on in and see what I see. What is in these rooms?
There is a cot, chamber pot,
Mhm.
and a window.
Looking under the cot, is there any sort of? I'm gonna look for any like hidden entrances. Doors.
Give me an investigation check.
I'll help.
Okay.
With advantage. Let's go. What do you want to make it? I can help you.
How about I do it?
Yeah, I've been making a lot of those, so I'll help you.
Yeah, I'll finally do something useful. 17.
As you guys comb through this, you find some scraps of food. Mally, you actually find 1 copper piece.
Oh, sweet.
But other than that, there is nothing in these rooms but but empty chamber pots, blankets, and a cot.
Okay.
And I guess to make it simple, we'll do the same for each room.
Yeah,
How about that?
I'm with that investigation check. I'm including all 4 rooms because you're all searching the rooms at the same time. While Carl stands basically as near to Kiatran as he can to protect him.
Grind a ball on that zombie.
Just out of random, because I know Kiatran would probably do this at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a little frustrated. The third room. There's a cot in that one, right?
Yep.
He's gonna punch under the floor under the cot, see if it's like hollow underneath.
Roll me to hit.
Mm-hmm. Just out of random. If I get lucky, this will be incredible. To hit. Let's go.
Yeah, hit the floor. Roll me damage.
Just for the
Nice.
sake of it.
You see the floor crack below you. However, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage yourself as you have just punched into solid fucking stone.
I don't think that happens because the amount of times I've literally buried my hand into stone to climb sheer fucking vertical
True.
walls.
You weren't putting all your 1
I've
point. This
buried my hand in stone.
all right. However, it is not. It is not hollow. You have punched into straight, solid stone.
No, it's worth the shot.
Worth a try for sure.
It's
I
kind of
like
like when you. It's kind of like when you going. It's kind of when
hands
you
are
going downstairs, and then the last step, and you forget. There's an extra step, and you just do like a false step, and you tumble down, and you lose your balance. That's what you did.
All right.
Sure.
But there appears to be nothing in here except solid stone floors.
Okay, well.
This is lame.
Yeah, well. Sometimes you can miss stuff. Even if you look
Indeed.
carefully, so we may have missed something here. I don't think I missed anything on the other one. There was literally nothing in the room. I don't know what I could have missed, except, well, there was this one multicolored area of the floor, but it was a weird stone. Couldn't really do anything with it. I've never really seen a stone like that before.
Oh, really now?
Yeah,
Where do you...
I touched it, I tried to move it, didn't do anything. It looked like it was just part of the floor, honestly.
White rocks are rare for you or something? Oh.
As Kiatran dial up tones real quick. All right. While we're waiting for Kiatran to get back, we'll go with the other 3 real quick, okay?
I was gonna say, Kiatran starts making dial-up noise. Carl just looks at him like, huh?
All right. And with that, we go to the other 3 as you guys head to the altar of ravens. As you got...
Raven, so is this basically a door in a like mausoleum looking thing that goes down a staircase to an empty room?
Yep. As you guys haven't been there, but with Maddie's passive, she's able to find the way down easier than Kiatran.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just look around this empty chamber. Do I notice anything?
Give me a perception check.
Actually, down here, instead of using my goggles of night, because that makes everything black and white, I will activate the drift globe.
Sorry about that.
Okay, it's all right. We're with the other 3 right now. Okay, Kiatran, we'll get back to you in a sec. Okay.
I will activate sunlight on the with the drift globe.
I'll have to BRB in about 10 minutes.
Okay. As the globe suddenly consumed the whole area with daylight, You can see anything you want in here. So the DC has gone down. Congratulations.
So do I see anything?
You gotta roll me a perception.
Can I get help?
I'm giving him help.
Vicky is gonna cast Bardic Inspiration.
You can do it.
All right, Vicky's just gonna be like, well, I guess I guess as you brought the sun into the room.
Bitch, I am the sun.
I'm like, all right, Boomy, you have a knack on finding things. Let's see if we can find something.
Well, that's it. That's your talk. I'm gonna smack my ass or something and tell me to go get it.
All right, Vicky has the Bardic slap of inspiration on him.
Okay. All right. Well, I need that perception check, then, before I can say anything.
So I have advantage because Maddie's helping. I got a
Yes.
D8 because of Bardic Inspiration.
You technically do, yes.
Okay.
15.
So 15. And,
And a
let's
D8
go ahead and do that D8.
22. You see the exact same square that I explained to Kiatrin before,
Just in the middle of the ground.
just in the middle of the ground, and the rest of the area is bare.
What color is it?
It's so hard to see. The fact that you can see it at all is amazing. Because as you look at it, the floor is white. However, right where that is, it turns to a just a darker shade of white, almost grayish, but not too gray. You know what I mean?
I will take my knife out. I just bought. And try to like drag it around the edges of where the color changes by finding the seams.
Nope. Your knife just goes right across stone.
Vicky wants to cast thaumaturgy on it and make it like tremble
It trembles.
harmlessly.
Like, what is this?
Whoops, I didn't want to click that.
Hey, Vicky, do you think there's like a sealed entrance or something?
I mean, I can try casting this spell.
Or what was there like something that used to sit here?
Honestly,
I don't know. Like, is it discolored or is it like a different type of stone?
It's just discolored. It seems to be the same stone.
So same solid stone, but it's discolored. Like something was sitting here, and is now not. That's what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
So something
So,
was
it's-
taken from here.
but it's just this tiny square, nothing else. Not in the entire floor is completely even except this, and you can barely notice it.
I mean, okay, how big is the square? Like, is it like a 5 foot by 5 foot square or something?
It's a 10-foot by 10-foot square.
So something big was sitting here.
That's pretty
Hmm.
big. It's like a podium.
I
Like an
mean,
al-
if this is where an altar should have been, then maybe it was the altar.
Who would take an entire altar? How did you get out the door?
I mean, I don't know.
I'll take my pickaxe out and like tink on the ground a little bit. Does it sound hollow or does it sound solid?
It's solid. You tink, 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 tink. You go outside of it, tink, 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 tink. It's the exact same sounds.
I'll take around the wall so we hear any hollow noises while hitting the tapping against the wall.
Give me an investigation check at this point.
15.
As you're scrutinizing the area, you're like, what the fuck is going on? You think you've got an idea in your head. There might have been something there. And as you're going around, you come back to the spot and you finally notice it because you get down closer on your hands and knees and actually feel the stone. You feel something was drug here.
Drug.
It was heavy. And it was
drug
drug
away
for...
or drug to the position.
It appears to be... When you find it, it starts right at where that discoloration is, goes for about 2 feet, and then stops.
So something here was drug over here. Does it stop at a wall or just stops?
It goes straight outside to the stairs that you walked up, or came down, I should say.
Something was drug outside. I fall upstairs to see if I can find the marks outside.
Okay, give me another investigation check.
And Maddie's following.
Mm-hmm.
Help me. Something was drugged for me. Someone give me a hand looking around for any signs of any movement.
Okay. Maybe helps.
Alright, I guess Vicky's gonna help.
All right, you do get advantage then, Fen.
That's the sound of advantage.
Yep. Yep. Kietran, I think, has to leave for a second. All right.
Okay.
As you're going out there, suddenly you're just like,
It's the gnome.
there's nothing out here. You're looking like in all the dirt and everything. You don't see anything drug. You don't see anything out of place or anything. And it's just like, maybe they were carrying it. You don't rightly know, but on the offhand, it's like, you've lost it at this point.
Do we see any? We know the undead is supposed to be here. We know they're in the. They told us they were in the tombs. But how do you access the tombs? Do I see any mausoleums? Any sort of?
Yep, there's
openings in
about
the
3 or
ground?
4 more mausoleums around here.
I think we should start checking the mausoleums
Alright.
Okay.
together.
Well, let's go for Ketrin and Mallow and Steve.
Carl!
Steve.
It's
What's
Carl!
Bob.
Do you have to leave, Kietran?
No, I'm here. It's just my brother's taxi came by. It's like, hey, by the way, I'm gonna beep when I'm listening out for someone else who's gonna beep. So I just need to grab my other brother off the.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so we're going to go meet up back up with you.
Yep, and as you guys kind of are heading that way, Kietran, Mallow, and Carl actually end up heading outside the temple at this point. I'm just gonna say, okay?
Also, I have
There's
keep in mind, I have a floating orb of sunlight following me around now.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's very bright.
That's the best invention ever. Instead of having to command it to fall or move only like 5 feet at a time, I just tie it to me and let it float behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Invention.
Mm-hmm.
And upon seeing Carl, she's going to tell Carl to come here.
He immediately leaves you, Kietran, and goes back to his master.
Well, Kietran, I checked the altar of the Raven.
Mm-hmm. Nothing there.
Yes, something was
Like I said.
taken from there. There's drag marks on the ground leading out of the altar. I think
That
that
would
big
make
old
sense.
discoloration in the center was where the altar was supposed to be.
That would make a lot of sense. Yes.
We're gonna start checking the mausoleums and we can find a way down into the tombs.
Sure. I couldn't find anything. Sadly. Actually,
Don't
no.
do it.
No, we did find something. Mello ended up finding some copper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
Okay, that's a lot of clapping for 1 copper. Well, okay.
And I can also say that we know that there is nothing directly underneath the temple.
Well, yeah, solid stone.
Yeah, I know. I tested it.
Where's the closest mausoleum?
The closest one would be right across from the Temple of Dawn.
I guess we go there.
Mm-hmm. All
Does everybody
right.
agree?
Sure.
Boomy's the leader. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maddie tells Carl to follow.
Once you issue to follow you, he's gonna follow you until you tell him to do something else. Okay, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Well, I told him to come here after going with Kietran.
Okay, fair enough.
So, what type of mausoleum is this? Type of a door or a barred gate over it, or what?
It's a
Whereabouts
solid.
are we right now?
You guys are about right here on the map. Okay.
Okay. Just for the sake of hearing that there was something dragged out of the thing, do I see any drag marks or like more skeletal footprints around?
I need you to make me a survival check then.
Shall do. Hey, guess what, guys? I'm good at survival.
Damn, he was good.
As Kietran walks away for a little bit, as he's walking out of the temple, he's like, something's nagging at the back of your brain about that skeletal footprint. And you're like, wait, let me check. And as you go walking around to the side, towards this side real quick, just because you're a fast boy. I mean, it's going to take you a second while everyone's walking to that mausoleum. You go start scanning the ground and for such and such, and you see 4 sets of skeletal footprints buried deep in the ground that you had missed before. Heading over here. Which would be towards the southwest.
What?
Or east, I'm sorry.
Found something.
Oh, thank
Finally!
I head over to the kitchen.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
Told
Vic-
there was nothing. No point
Vic
towards
is
the
good.
skeletal footprints that head towards the south.
That sounds like something.
That's our best lead.
It
Mhm.
seems
Better
very
than
interesting.
checking random mausoleums.
I
Yeah.
mean, checking the mausoleums too would be also very helpful in case there's something else there.
The fact
True.
is, these are very deep, so I'm assuming they're either carrying something heavy, or they're just heavy. What the fuck?
That's the beep of inspiration.
As Keitron honks his nose real quick, it reminds you of the gnome with the auto wagon.
What were it?
Oh, out of
The
carry,
Autowagen.
okay?
He
Autowagen.
sneezed.
It's Autowagen. Yes, Autowagen.
Autowagen.
Alrighty. As I'm gonna say, for the sake of that, with Keitron having to be gone real quick because of life, you guys start following the tracks. He's kind of leading the way, and as you guys head south, you see that while all the stone around here is pretty well kept, there's an area behind the trees here where it seems the stone has been in disrepair for a little bit. You can see where they were going to start to fix it, like there's stone piled up, but they never did. So you're basically following the tracks out, and as I'm explaining, there's an area back here that it seems that they were going to fix with stone, but they never got around to it, it seems, or they got busy with something else, you don't know, as you guys start heading out into the woods following these footprints.
Oh shit. Well, looks like. Should we let the guards know that there's apparently skeletal beings in the forest and not just coming from here?
I think they know.
Well,
If
yeah,
we-
but like they could come from anywhere and not just the graveyard.
If
How
we
about we
waste
follow
more
these footprints?
time, there will probably be an attack. So it's best if we get there as soon as possible.
It's also best to gain in as much information as we can, even if there's no, and especially if nothing's going to happen in case. Because then, if we do get a bunch of information and nothing happens, or we don't find anything that is requiring a killing, then we could always just go inform the guard.
Hey, Mel,
Yes?
you can fly, can't you?
Yes, I can.
Can you get a top-down view of these forests to see if there's any clearings, anyone nearby?
Alright, sure. Mallow will fly.
All right, you fly above the trees,
Wow.
Mallow.
His enthusiasm is contagious.
Mm-hmm. And as you fly above the
Yay.
trees, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah, okay, yes, sir. Perception. There it is. A 12.
As you're looking around
Well.
these trees, this is a thick forest. There are different colored
Dummy thick.
maples right now. There are definitely a lot of pine trees and such. There is absolutely no clearings. However, as the party walks below you, unbeknownst to you, Maddie, you would notice with just your passive perception, as you guys are following these, you see something white and stone-like in front of you. But it seems to be going a little bit green with disrepair.
She is going to go up to it.
What's
Mhm.
Maddie's passive perception?
Higher than yours.
Well, obviously. I'm just curious how much higher. You don't
I
have to.
ha- Oh, yeah.
Anyway, as you guys see Maddie start to speed up a little bit, you all suddenly look up and see it behind her. Except for you, Mallow, as you're currently in the air. But as you come down to report, you see that the party's moved up about 20 more feet, and they are standing in front of a ruined mausoleum that seems to be have
Wow.
broken out here.
Well, that's certainly clearly a place where undead could come from.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd assume that they're not very happy that they made a new one. No?
No,
Well,
but we won't know what's.
well,
But we won't know if this is an actual place where the undead are coming from until we go inside, right?
does it look like there's skeletal tracks coming from it?
The skeleton tracks lead right down it.
I'm
I-
assuming they do.
Hmm.
I walk up to the entrance and look down.
you see the faint flickering of torchlight down below.
We got torches, and there's a
Well.
staircase going down.
Maddie's gonna run up to the door and look as well. Ain't that be damned.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
By the way, how long has it been since I activated the drift globe?
Right now, it's been about, with everything
10
going
minutes,
on,
15
I'm
minutes,
gonna say about 20.
20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. As you guys you've been searching around these areas and such for some time,
Yeah, because-
and after you
Mhm.
guys searched through the Altar of Ravens, sat down, talked, and everything, I'm gonna say about 20 minutes has passed. Okay.
Yeah, because the drift globe sunlight lasts an hour before it turns back off for the until long rest.
Mm-hmm.
So
And-
20 minutes goes by. I got
40 minutes left.
40 minutes. 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No. 20 minutes.
I will say though that seeing the torchlight, I am going to activate Bark Skin again.
Okay.
So my AC is now 16 once more.
All right. And like I said, Mallet, you've caught up to them easily at this point with your flying shoes as you're kind of hovering behind them.
It's like, oh, where am I? So, oh, okay, neat. Finally.
Maddie
Let's
looks
head on
like
in.
a tree.
I don't think charged in.
Hey, have any of you seen my wife?
No, I think she left.
Boo! Boo!
Oh my god.
Keatron, do you have inspiration?
I don't.
For that fucking joke, in character, that quick, I'm gonna give you inspiration for that. That was I love dad jokes. That was good. I will give you inspiration for that one. All right.
Oh my
Christ.
god.
I'm giving you inspiration for that one.
Keatron's fucking Keatron half class as a bard.
No.
That would be terrifying. He'd be like that emo goth metal band.
This stuff's playing careless whispers with his own trunk.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
Evanescence, but like Ketron.
Okay.
Everyone, onward.
And what are you
Yes.
guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Well, I think we should head down here.
Well,
I mean-
does anyone have like a torch that I could maybe throw down the stairs?
I got vision.
We do have Fenn's globe, and it is on.
It glows.
Well, do you want to send it in front of us, or do you want to send it behind us?
I know what have it like just sort of follow behind me while floating, but let me look at its
Okay,
stats
if you-
again because I can't remember exactly what it does. Also, I keep forgetting we have dragons too. We just completely forget about them all the time.
Mhm.
Do we really want to send our dragons in as
No,
first mates?
let's see it.
No.
No.
Unless they want to, but I don't want to.
I'll count as first bait. Come on.
Do you want to? You want to be the first one to go down?
Why
I can
not?
send. Okay, I'm gonna send the drift. I'm gonna untie the drift globe for me and order it down. Okay, I can order it to move up to 60 feet away from. It can move. Oh, wait.
It goes down about 30 feet and then starts
No,
moving
no,
down
I
the tunnel.
misread that. I can't order it to move. It will follow me, but I cannot make it move.
Well, then no, you can't send it ahead of you.
Okay, I just walk downstairs with my gun at ready. So I have
Alright.
drift globe.
Boomy starts heading down. What the rest of you doing?
Maddie's gonna follow.
Okay.
Hello, too, since wanna see what's in the darkness.
There's a torchlight down there, so it's not dark down here.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
especially,
but I can see.
especially not with Fenn's globe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have devil's sight, so all good. Or face sight.
Devil's Sight doesn't allow you to see when there's light.
Yeah.
It has to be pitch darkness.
It's-
Gotcha.
Either way.
But yeah.
Keatron and Vicky, you're sitting out as your party has departed below the ground.
I thought I said that I was catching up behind everyone.
Vicky just like prances her spot, feeling really anxious. So and she's like,
Well, hurry up, stop complaining. Jesus.
I don't wanna.
Oh, get over it.
I'm gonna spank your throat.
Do it. Do it.
just crosses her arms.
Do it. See what happens. I'll
think
spank
Vicky's-
your
I
fucking throat again.
won you on a match. I can't shove you off a ring.
Do it.
Just
Right now.
chuffs.
I am going down there like very carefully. I wouldn't
know.
say stealth because I have a big old light come with me, but I'm moving down like very carefully and very deliberately, ready to defend myself if necessary.
Okay. Well, I've got to figure out what the two behind you are doing right now, as they're having a little bit of a pissing contest. So,
following
Mel
the
just
group, but
shouts
then
from
she's
afar,
complaining.
"Stop arguing! Just come in."
I don't
I was
want.
following, but then she's
Stop
complaining.
yelling!
I'm like, yeah, like, stop. Yeah, no, like what he said. Stop complaining.
Stop yelling.
You can clean yourself up afterwards.
Vicky just chuffs.
You know, you
You know
probably
what?
know we're coming now.
Let me change my clothes.
But man, you don't have many balls.
What are you talking about?
That's what I thought. I'm just continue going.
You,
okay.
you
Vicky?
crazy elephant!
I'm going to give an
No.
order to Carl to say protect the party.
Carry Vicky.
He's got it. All right, Vicky, are you? I'm being honest. Are you stopping to change clothes?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I need you to mute Cask. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. As you guys enter, you see before you this.
Dungeon, 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 dungeon.
I need to put you guys in there, so we're gonna take a quick break. Okay, 5-minute break. Take a Cask muted. Oh God, I just needed him to just mute and be able to listen, but whatever. We're gonna take a quick break. Okay.
You think he listens?
I gotta go. I'll be right back. I go take a peek.
I would hope so, but you know.
Oh God, I love Carl.
I'm
Carl,
glad.
you're an attachment to a dead body.
Well,
Are you happy about
here's the
yourself?
thing. Here's the thing. He stays for 24 hours, and if I want him to stay for another 24 hours, I can cast it again to refresh the time limit.
Yeah, but if you don't, we
He
have
dies.
to kill him.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't
No, he
die.
doesn't die.
No.
He, you lose control of him completely, and we have to kill him because he will attack us.
Yeah, but Carl, I'm keeping him.
You can try.
I mean, I'll definitely refresh him before we go to bed.
If he's alive.
If he's alive after this, yeah. If he
he ta-
survives this, though, I am calling him Sir King Carl.
He isn't gonna go to bed with us.
No,
He has to
he's
sleep
not.
on the floor.
I was wondering.
No.
There's a lot of things that can go wrong with that, but sure.
If he dies here, then I'm gonna be sad. But there are more bodies upstairs,
Let's
or
just,
maybe these
Yeah.
guys if we kill them. So that's it.
well, we'll find out
Yep.
later.
Well, I'm ready when you quick minute. But yeah, I hope everyone's having fun with this one. This one took me a bit, and I hope that I had enough, and apparently I did. So we're probably going to be getting a full stream tonight, which is yay.
I drew that during the stream, Zorn.
God damn it! Talk about a fire hazard.
Wait, what did you draw?
I sent it to you already.
But again, I hope everyone is
Amazing.
enjoying the stream. Again, I would like to thank Mute for the donation of $1.01 for the Zooey Mama. I think I'm missing a joke here, and I don't know what it is.
Zooey mama.
All right, Fenn's back. Okay, I don't know why Cask muted. I just
Muted, deafened.
Scream at him.
can someone just message him saying he just has to mute his mic?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, I'm here.
Hey, Cask. You
I'm
could
just gonna mute. You don't have
you
to
could
deafen.
yeah, you could
Yeah.
listen. You didn't have to deafen. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
I guess I misheard.
Nerd.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
alright.
guess I assumed behind. All right.
Yeah.
When you
No,
hide.
she's not using fungal infection. She's using animate dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't
Oh
used
yeah.
that.
By the way,
Hmm?
I can't control my icon.
Yeah, no one can yet. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
I can't control my icon. Zorn!
I swear to God, people.
I want control of Riot.
But yeah, no, I have not used my fungal
Riot.
infection yet.
Riot!
That is mostly a reaction anyways, so if anything dies near me in combat, I can just pop it back into existence.
Yep.
Or at least bring it back to life.
Carl dies, brings it back. It's like, you're not done yet. Dies
Yeah,
immediately.
essentially
Damn
I
it.
could. Technically I could. If he dies in combat, I can easily lift him back.
You didn't draw a picture of Carl.
No.
I'm
But
just gonna say for the sake of brevity, Carl is falling. If we get into combat, then I'll make a thing.
Circle.
Okay.
he could
Make a
just
quick
use
token.
like the default like token shit that's put in like the free assets.
That's true.
Yeah, fair enough.
I have Skelly boys, but sadly no zombie.
No.
Yeah, I
If
think
I
I
made
have
him
some
a skeleton,
zombies.
if I made him a skeleton, you could use Jeremy.
Yeah.
Oh man, you don't realize you still haven't switched to a new avatar yet.
New avatar.
Yeah.
What avatar?
I had a new icon made by Sawa, because then I got another new icon.
Oh yeah, I made him a new D&D.
I don't think you sent it.
I sent
Here,
it a
I can
while ago.
send it.
In
can
the
send it
D&D
now,
Chat, or to
sorry.
him, like.
I mean, if you make one for the new version.
Here you go. This was the token I made for him.
Oh, but that means that she's too pretty, and we don't want her to be pretty.
That's
Well-
that's the Animan title, but not the
Yeah, not
you mean
the-
Mithril?
yeah, that's the myth. That's the myth one, not the Animan
Alright.
right now.
Well, as you guys enter, you see a kind of grimy looking tile before you. As you enter it, there's torches appear to be up in this area too, but you can't really see past that point that you're looking at this angle. But you can
I
see
mean-
that the area turns.
Mallow can actually go right here and see through.
All right, and as
All the way
soon as
down
you
there.
do that, Mallow,
Yeah, because of his evocation, he has 120 feet of dark vision through non-magical and magical darkness.
thank
He
you,
has to
Sour.
be in darkness for it to work.
Oh, he has to be in darkness. Okay.
Yeah, the way the
Well,
spell
the good news
invocation is.
The good news is there are torches up that way too, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Okay. wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm just
As-
saying. We
yeah.
looked it up last time.
As you all y'all
peek
are
around the
right there.
corner.
Oh, I gotta give Sour control of this icon. Hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So should we send the dead guy up ahead to check for traps?
I'm telling him to stay close to us in case we get jumped.
I think we better use him to basically set off traps.
I don't think that will work, but
I mean, if there's more undead ahead, and he sees them, I can't tell him to come back.
Fine. I'll
And
be in
he
the front.
can't tell us anyways.
Okay, I'll be in the front. That fine with everyone.
That's fine.
fine.
Is it fine with you, Mallow?
You don't have to poke at me for having my say so. I mean, it's the entire group that you should focus on.
Okay, I'll start ahead. I'll put the boom can away.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull out a biter and a black powder stick.
Okay.
And slowly make my way for creeping. I'd like to check for traps as I go along, please.
All right, give me a perception check.
Just like not look for any sort of tripwires or any sort of tiles that look like they could be depressed.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of thing.
Yes, well, next time then, make sure you don't move your icon ahead of time, okay?
Sorry.
I just want to let you know.
Investigation.
Yeah.
There we go.
Maddie cost
Well, I said
again.
I said perception, but we'll go with investigation. It's fine.
I can switch to perception. I
No,
think it's-
we'll go with investigation as you're kind of like tapping with your foot on the way forward, okay?
Yeah.
You're kind of tapping with your foot in the biter on the walls and stuff, and you're kind of like just feeling around, but you're not feeling anything out of place. It's just the floor is really grimy is the thing you're getting.
I got it.
Looks like
I mean, it
mold
would've-
and moisture may have
would've
collected
been a
down here at
plus
some
one.
point.
Like, looks over to Mal and be like, "Do you think I should have been the first one to go?"
Honestly,
It would've been a
yes,
plus- it would've been a
but I
plus
think
one
she
for my
wants to be leader.
Yeah, let's see how long that lasts.
And I'll peek around the corner.
All right, I need you to move one more square in either direction forward if you want to peek around the corner.
I mean, I don't want to step out into the square. Kind of like half a square out almost. Like kind of like that.
All
Stay
right,
behind the wall.
fair enough. And as you do, you see
That
set of
was
doors
just
in front of
crazy.
you.
We got doors.
Great, open one.
Okay, I'll step out. And I'll pull the boom cannon out this time.
Mhm.
Put everything else away. I was expecting a horde around the corner almost.
Okay.
And I walk up the door. Are they stone, metal, wood?
They are stone and metal. You see that the handles are kind of like made of metal, like they go intricately into the stone, and you see around the stone appears to be a metal door. They're in kind of disrepair, but they're not to the point where they're falling down and such.
you
But
have
it's
a keyhole?
definitely going to take a problem to move them at such a point.
Is there a keyhole?
There is, yes.
I will attempt to look through it.
Wow,
You
he's
look
doing that.
through it and you see nothing.
It's darkness.
It's dark.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I will.
And before you even say about the light, you block the light with your face before it.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I will check. I will attempt to crack open the door.
All right, give me an athletics check, please. By the way, Vicky.
I'm here.
Okay.
Come
At
on.
this point, with how long you've taken to change your clothes and redo your makeup, because that is you,
Good.
you would be just entering this as you see them getting forward. Okay.
Oh shit, where am I? Oh, okay,
You're
here we go.
down there. Hold on. I'm giving you control right now. Give me a minute. All right, but they've kind of moved a little bit forward. You can kind of see the tail end of Kuznath standing in the back.
Vicky uses mobility and just scuttles there,
All right.
like the couple she is.
All right. And with that athletics, you go to pull that door. You're like, I got it. I got it.
Nope. It
Yeah,
won't
it ain't
budge.
budging. It
Too
ain't
heavy.
budging worth a damn.
Ketrin, I think it's your hero time.
Maybe.
Ketrin, I choose you.
Is it door punching time?
I mean, I could punch the door. Do we want to be quiet about this?
I think we want to be quiet, so just try to open this door crack.
Okay, then don't yell like you just did trying to open it. I want to check the light, the torches. Do they look like I?
That wasn't me. That was a DM putting words in my mouth. That doesn't count.
What?
What the DM?
You shouldn't blame a DM.
God damn it.
Do like the torch lights that are on here? Do either of them look like they could be levers of some sort?
Make me an investigation.
Sweet. I want to do that before I go barging through doors. Investigation. Normal. Let's get a really shitty roll.
It's a sconce with a torch in it.
Alright, that works for me. I'm gonna go walk over. See
Sorry,
if I can
with a-
crack it
with a
open
four.
stealthily as best I can.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Has an 18 sound.
Good enough. As you go to the doors, you realize the problem that Boomy had. She was
Is it a
trying
pull
to
and not
pull
push?
the door. This is a push door.
Yeah.
Oh, the classic D&D blunder.
I look over the Boomy and be like, you push it.
And hold on, I'm just going to turn the doors so it's easier, okay?
Hmm.
Hold on, cause the stupid grid. Love it. Love it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Don't move.
And then he moved up there.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, don't move for a second as I gotta get to tokens and stuff. All right. As you open the doors, immediately inside, all of a sudden you just hear as torches light up all around this area, bathing it
Well?
in a dim glow, but not. Oops, that's fine. That's fine. Not in a problematic place. As you see crypts and bloodstains and bones littering this place.
Well, that's a room.
Is that the raven thing that I see at the far end?
You don't know.
It's okay.
You haven't gone and
Is
looked
it-
at it. You just see something off in the distance that looks
Is
bird
there-
shaped.
I thought it was lit up enough. My bad.
Yeah, it's
Um,
lit up enough, but you're still having to look over a distance. You know what I mean?
Sure. Fuck it. I'll just walk in.
I'll walk in right behind him,
All right.
side by side. whipping weapons out. and ready to
One
go.
person can only enter with how far those doors are open at a time, so it's not side by
I
side.
went first.
I'll follow behind Kietrin, so I guess I'm.
All right.
As we get here, does anything seem to happen?
No, other than you're standing close to a blood splatter right here.
Yeah.
I look up. Is there like a rock that's gonna fucking squish me?
You look up, and the ceiling's only about 20 feet in the air.
Do we have any bats?
Make me a perception check.
Perception.
Is there any guano?
Nope, I don't see it. I don't see.
Ew.
That's
Well,
the best way to know if they're bats.
There's a bat, Boomy. Oh wait a minute, no, it's just a shadow.
So there's nothing in here that I can see other than bloodstains.
You
There's
see,
a bat.
you see bloodstains. You see sarcophagus. You see a cup.
I'm sorry. I don't know how that made me laugh.
You also see some different statues of different things. The closest one you see is standing right by the sarcophagus next to you.
What's the statue of?
You have to get closer to look at it. It looks serpentine, you can tell.
I like to look back in
Just
the
out of
hallway. So when this wave
curiosity.
went in.
Oh,
Mhm.
Alright.
Come on.
Just out of curiosity, before, or as they're doing that, I'm gonna listen in on one of the sarcophaguses and see if I hear squirming inside. See if these are like another one of those bombs that are ready to go off.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check.
And which sarcophagus? Because you're just standing right now in the middle of an open area.
This one.
Okay, move your token up there, please.
And you die. Oh, okay. Cool. Perception. 20.
As you're listening, you hear a thum, thum, thum.
Oh god, I don't like that.
And you realize it's your heart.
I don't trust like that.
I don't trust my own heart.
Mhm.
So, okay, this is...
Trader's organ.
I bet you this is one of those rooms where you walk in and they're going to spring something on you.
Oh, you mean like
Good.
we're all gonna enter the room, suddenly the door's gonna close, and organ music is gonna fill the air.
You know what? Vicky's gonna frown at Ketrin from a distance.
He's blocked by a door from where you are right now.
Well, can I get it closer to my field of vision?
You gotta get all the way up to here.
Really?
I mean, if you got right here, maybe I'd allow it, but he's also moving around in this area. So,
I have night vision, but I guess I want to
The-
know: do I have
the-
a clear sight? Can I like actually see him?
well, I'm
I don't
gonna
want. I don't want to stay away from the dead body. That's
Hold
all.
on. Okay, I mean, I can't explain anything with 3 people talking, okay?
Sorry.
It's all right. As you get closer, Vicky, he's moving, and he seems to be listening to a sarcophagus, so you do have line of sight on him right now.
All right, since you're listening to it, I want to cast Thaumaturgy, like sneakily, on the
Oh, you did.
sarcophagus, and I'm
Okay.
gonna make it like ominous sounds are coming from it.
Oh no.
No,
You
no.
bitch.
Okay, you can do that. Give me a stealth roll first.
Oh, okay.
See if you can get away with it.
You can get away with it.
Passive perception's gonna be
Yep.
my friend.
We'll see. It all depends.
26.
Jesus Christ.
Mallow,
Do I make
even
a
with
perception?
you... Unfortunately, Kietrin, you are listening to something right now and your mind is elsewhere. So I'm
Okay.
going to say no, I'm sorry. But you are currently in the
Sure.
middle of something right now. So even Mallow, Aurora, and everybody else who is kind of like fanning out into this room doesn't see Vicky sneak behind the door and just suddenly reach a creepy hand out to do something to Kietrin
Mhm.
on the sarcophagus.
I hear some ominous whispers from the sarcophagus saying,
Let's start to make
Hold
it, yeah.
What are
I'll
you
do
doing?
a role play for you, buddy. Go for it.
I know. I'm waiting for you. But other people
Oh,
are
okay.
making noises.
Sorry. So Vicky like sneaks up to the door, and then she's like, just out of spite, she casts thaumaturgy and she tries her best to be sneaky. In her mind, she thinks she got away with it, so she goes on ahead and casts it, and she starts to make like crippling, crackling noises within it. Like there's like flesh, just like flesh and bone, just like crushing about, and then you start hearing like gargling noises within the coffin, and then you start to hear like something just like scraping into the concrete or scraping to the stone inside.
Kietrin, you hear exactly that all of a sudden over the thum thum of your heart.
Just sort of raises an eyebrow and sort of stands up. Well, be careful around these. They might be trapped.
Now you tell me.
Well, I was just listening in, and I can hear something like flesh in there, so I'm assuming that these are like that bomb beforehand.
Vicky just giggles to herself.
Don't touch them.
All right.
They could explode.
But I'm going to say at this point, everybody's in this room. Oh, hello. Oh, God. Sorry, Crash just donated $1. I'm so sorry. I got scared.
Hey.
Thank
You
you.
got money? I'm scared.
Yes, because that normally doesn't happen. Anyway, back to the role play. So everybody is in this room. So Mallow and Vicky, you guys are kind of getting in this room at this point too.
I don't wanna. No, for real again.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Also, apparently I have to read it, so excuse me a second, folks. Zooey Mama.
Zooey Mama.
Yeah.
Zooey
What is that?
Mama.
What's that referencing?
I don't know, but you know what? I don't have a
Diary of a
choice.
Wimpy Kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I think.
I said it, guys. Okay. Anyway, back to the story.
Yeah, Zooey Mama is a Diary of Wimpy Kid.
Okay.
I guess my question is, what's it called? Zorn.
Yes.
With thaumaturgy, am I allowed to like actually like use like comprehensive words on it, or
No.
that counts like a different?
It's a sensory effect.
You're not even meant to be able to make that fleshy sound, but he let it go.
I mean, it's
Sensory
just supposed
effect
to be-
is the thing is with the sensory effect, I'm allowing it to be that you are hearing it, but it was the thing about it wasn't like you didn't think it was real, Kietrin, because you had been listening for so long. All of a sudden it started up, so something could have just started moving with your presence. You don't know because you didn't see her, but
Yeah.
it's a cantrip. I can't give it too much power, but I'm allowing it to have that sense of it. And it's just like, it was a real quick thing. So basically you caught him at the tail end of it and he raised his head, and after that point it faded.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm like, these could be trapped.
Thaumaturgy is one of those ones I kind of have to curtail it because it can sometimes become one of the most broken cantrips in D&D a little bit. Same thing with prestidigitation. So
I mean, I only ever use it for utility. It's just like roleplay sort of situation. But go on.
I know. But anyway, okay, so you guys see this room before you. There are statues in here. There are broken sarcophaguses open. There are closed sarcophaguses. There's bloodstains. There's bones everywhere. What are you doing?
I'm gonna investigate if there is any special passages.
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
Maddie, seeing the weird object on the farthest side of the room, she's gonna head towards it.
Okay.
So she's gonna get about here to start with, and then anybody else, whatever.
All right. Well, Kietrin and Mallow, give me investigation checks, please.
Minor illusions as Sherlock Holmes had in this.
In a pipe.
I wasn't saying I was doing that. I was just saying that's a good idea.
Okay, then Mallow, just give me an investigation check, please.
Okay,
Okay,
Sherlock Holmes activate.
All right, you get a pipe in your mouth, everything. Let's do it.
Yes. Let's see. I just gotta look through, check my investigation. Here it is.
Roll that die. 19.
19.
As you're combing through all the sarcophaguses, the walls, this takes you about a good 10 minutes or so. As you're going through, nothing is out of the ordinary here. It looks like a solid room.
All right.
All right, and that's going to take you about 10 minutes, okay? Searching this whole room, unless you want to curtail it down to something else. But that's up to you. You do notice,
No,
however... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that he isn't gonna do much other than that. Then,
Okay.
unless if someone else pops in and wants to talk to him.
All right, you do see as you get up, this statue right here is a statue of a lion. And as you get kind of closer, you start looking at it. It has golden eyes, but you don't get that close to it. So it's kind of just one of those, I'm just looking at it and you're like, okay, whatever.
I'm checking out the snake down below.
Okay.
I'm following. I'm heading to the statues far end also.
All right. Well, okay. Because Kietran's closer and with his movement speed, we're going to go with him first, okay?
Okay. Just gonna go
All right.
around and
Yeah,
check it
Kietran,
out.
go there. As you get in front, are you getting in front or are you staying on the side?
He's standing to the side, and if he needs to get in front, he will.
All right, well,
Just
as you
looking
look at it from the side, you see a lizard-like head with flames wreathing its head, and then you can see one red eye off to the side of it. In that eye hole
gem.
you're looking at on the left.
A gem of sorts?
Yes.
Do statues normally have gems?
Ah, some of them do.
I
If it's
mean,
a rich
yeah,
person,
for decorative purposes, they might decorate them as gemstones.
Fair enough.
Currently, I found some gems over here. That
Okay.
golden eyes in this statue, but I'm not looking too much into it at that moment.
Do you know what are these gods or are these like just normal statues?
Mm.
I'm gonna. Is there anything about this statue that might hint towards like
give me an...
undead or anything?
Well, that'd be Arcana, but while you're training Ki, unfortunately, that's one of those things that's hard to check. I'll let you have an investigation to get closer to it, as you wanna, if you
Sure.
wanna look at it.
I'll do that. I'm not very good at investigation, but let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a natural 20, please. Nope.
Nope, 12.
12.
But that's enough. As you're kind of looking around, you kind of step in front of it, and as you get closer to its face, you see the eyes flare up as suddenly a deep voice goes, "Feed me, and I live. Give me drink, and I will die. What am I?"
Oh fuck.
Only he hears her, right?
No, you're close enough, Vicky. You hear it talking. It's not like, like a booming voice, but it's loud enough to be heard, outside of it.
Vicky just like gasps. She's like, the fuck? Feed me, and I live. Drink me, and I will die.
No.
What am I?
Okay.
Give me drink and I will die.
Oh, give me food and I will live. Give me a drink and I will die. What am I?
I know the answer. It's like a classic riddle. 'Cause I'm not
Yeah,
close
I do
enough to
too,
it.
but Ketrin
Yeah,
probably would.
Well, what would he think?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. He could just kind of stand there, kind of puzzling up for a while. What
He
does
could
that-
ask for someone.
He will actually. Aurora, do you know what that means?
Roll me an intelligence check on Aurora.
Shall do.
See if she gets a big brain moment.
Mm-hmm.
Brain blast.
Hey, okay, who was making that sound?
That's Vicky. Oh,
No,
with a,
Vicky,
Oh no!
with a
She got an
3,
opposite.
she's like, I have no clue.
Mhm.
Feed me and I will live. Feed me, give me drink and I will die. Vicky, what do you think?
Vicky
Hey
just-
guys, this thing talks. We'll call it to the rest of them.
I mean, I kind of just want to cast this spell after my experience with that other dungeon.
I think doing that will
But
ruin this.
yeah, I
knows?
don't want to like. I'm not sure. I just don't want like the room to close and be spewing fire.
Yeah.
Fucking
What
dogs.
is that?
Vicky's
That's
thighs
not
are squeaking.
It's my dog.
Yeah, he's grabbed Vicky's tail and making a noise.
It's my doggo. Sorry.
That's what Mal does. He
All right,
pokes
what-
Vicky.
What are you guys doing? Come on.
Wait,
I'm asking people, like telling them this
I
thing
know.
talks.
Yeah.
I wanna see. Let me roll an intelligence for Vicky. I'm kind of curious.
Okay.
Just how she.
Like an intelligence for Ketrin, just in case he
She
gets
gets a big
fucking
brain moment.
lost.
Oh, I guess she's getting a
Sure.
brain moment. So she gasps and she's like,
Does he
like-
know?
Vicky gets a big brain moment and she just gasps. It's just like, I mean, what usually turns stuff off when you give water? Like, how do you turn a fire off? You use water.
Oh.
And if you feed it something that isn't water, it gets bigger.
He'll like look to the snake. Is it fire?
Are you answering that to the snake?
Yeah.
As you do that, you see the eyes go dull. And around you, you guys hear a as something moves in the chamber.
What moves in the chamber? I'm gonna look around. What changed?
Nothing,
No.
but something moved.
Well, not dead.
You all heard that. It wasn't a quiet move.
Yeah.
Something moving.
Boomy just kind of looks around and her eyes catches the statue down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maddie is currently still locking eyes with this big bird statue and is kind of examining it.
Okay, well, we'll get to you then, Maddie. As you approach it, you see a majestic eagle with blue eyes in front of it, kind of like raised up, preparing to strike almost.
Okay. She's going to, seeing as Keatrid is standing in front of the snake and it talked to him, she's going to step directly in front of the eagle.
All right, as you step in front of the eagle, immediately you see the eyes flare up blue as it announces, passed from father to son and shared between brothers. Its importance is unquestioned, though it is used more by others. What is it?
Okay, you cut out for a lot of it, so can you repeat it for me real quick?
Passed?
Tap it down.
Huh?
How much? Okay. Passed.
I heard passed from father to son, something, something, something,
Shared
Okay.
and
between
then
brothers.
nothing else.
And shared between brothers.
And shared between brothers.
Its importance is unquestioned, though it is used more by others.
Okay, because I'm writing this down,
Mm-hmm.
but more than others. Okay, so I have that written down. Oh god, I don't know what this is.
What's your statue say?
Passed from father to son and shared between brothers. Its importance is unquestioned, but more than others.
Oh,
Uh,
that's the father, son, and between brothers, it's important. Its importance is unquestioned, but
Maybe
only used
time?
by others.
I doubt this.
I kind of got it in my own head, but I think should I roll intelligence for her, or should I just say it in character? Okay,
If you got a guess, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
Is
You
it
are smart enough to maybe do that.
is it a surname or a family name? They mean the same thing.
You see
What?
the eyes flare up blue, and Boomy,
Yeah.
immediately, where's my die?
Oh,
You
boy.
take 4 points of psychic damage as a blinding headache hits your head.
Oh. Okay. It wasn't that. Oh.
Okay,
Let's go
Vicky?
answering these things without like
Go ahead.
insulting.
I will say this: you are close enough, but give me an intelligence check.
Who, me?
I just
me?
got to hear her scream.
No, Boomy only.
Boomy. Okay, Boomy.
Intelligence check. I counted in my head like it made sense in my head because your father is passed down from the father and is shared among your brothers. It's family names are considered nobility and important, but you really only used by other people to acknowledge you.
Yeah,
the
that's
answer
why I'm
is
giving
that.
you the intelligence check, and the DC might be lower than normal, okay? But I need to see the intelligence check first.
I have a headache. Not now is the one I have a headache.
You needed a 10. I'm sorry, man. All right, but yeah.
Okay, so he guessed family name.
Yes.
Okay.
We think I guess
Imagine-
surname, which is the same as family name.
I think it's specific. So, being that she heard Boomy spout both at the same time, it probably confused the statue. But I'm gonna have her make an intelligence real quick.
It probably confused the statue.
Probably confuse the statue because think about some things. If it's asking for one thing and you say two, it's probably not going to accept it. So
Confused the statue.
20.
As you're thinking about it, it's like maybe just be a little less complicated about it. What about just saying name?
She is going to say surname.
As you say that,
Look, surname is close enough to the answer that should be able to understand it.
that's why I gave her the fucking answer, but she said the wrong thing.
It's like saying.
Name and surname. And plus, and like,
It's-
think about it, I have heard this riddle before, and the answer to the riddle is surname.
It's just name.
It's just name.
Toss it
I
down.
just
It's
gave it to
name.
you.
Names to people.
Okay, name then.
Can I?
Fucking
It's
name.
too late. It's too late. You've already said it.
I will. Okay, guys. I will allow her to take it back and just say name as I did give her the answer. Okay.
To be fair, I think I haven't heard it before, but I can kind of see how both of those would be acceptable answers.
Yes.
Some riddles can have more than one acceptable answer,
Yes.
but the statue
What
probably
name,
was
then?
programmed to accept one.
Yes, the statue was programmed to accept one only. I'm sorry. And as you say name, no one else sees this, but basically the blue eyes go down and you hear the same grinding sound once more.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, because I do
Alright.
remember this riddle from back then, so it's like surname. So
Yes. However,
It depends. I guess it depends on what part of the world you're from, what the correct answer is.
yeah.
Yeah.
but anyway, okay, so you've got 2 down. What are you
My
doing now?
turn, I guess. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
guess so.
go to the golden eye one, like, hello, here. Tell me your riddle.
Okay. A lion, you see the lion head with the golden eyes, and as you get in front of it, it spouts, "It has a golden head. It has a golden tail. It has no body. What is it?"
Oh,
That one's easy.
not for me. I don't know riddles.
He'll. Actually, no. Ketron might not get it. I'm gonna
What
make an
was it?
intelligence check to see if he can like help Mallow.
Vicky's gonna try and head to the statue in the meantime.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess-
So we're
I
gonna
guess-
have to head to this last one
So,
too.
that's- Vic-
No.
so Vicky's like, I guess we're answering statues.
Mm-hmm.
A golden head and a golden tail, but no body. How can something have a head and tail and no body?
Anything can, I guess.
That's what happens when Vicky claps her thighs.
No, a head and a tail, but no body.
Ow. Okay.
Actually-
Low intelligence.
I have a reason why he might know this.
If you have a guess, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you as a character. I mean, it is up to you.
I know, but I'm trying to keep to his intelligence. But I feel like he might know this one too.
You
because
have
of
above
him
average
being-
intelligence with the 2. You do realize that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Coin.
0 is like average intelligence of an average person. A 2 is you're like college educated.
College education.
A gold coin?
Mallow's the one in front of the statue, so
Yeah, that's what he's suggesting. Like a gold coin, maybe?
All right, I'll take that as an answer. Gold coin.
all right. And as you say that, you see that the lights dim in its eyes immediately as you once more hear the same.
You know that That was an easy answer. I can't believe I didn't even realize it.
I
Mhm.
mean, to
usually
be fair, you're not super well versed with coin.
Economy.
All right. We're gonna go to Vicky next as she gets to her statue because she's just slightly faster than Boomy. All right, Vicky, as you approach your statue, you see a human face with white eyes. He appears to be somewhat stockily built, but not too much. And as you enter, you hear, "The foolish man wastes me. The average man spends me. A wise man invests me. Yet all men succumb to me. What am I?"
Vicky's just great. It's just me, obviously.
You take 3 points of psychic damage as the white eyes
That was the
flare.
correct answer. That was the correct answer.
And then Vicky immediately regrets it and starts
Yeah.
crying.
Mhm.
What is wrong? Why are you crying?
Okay, Vicky.
What's wrong with this that she has
Okay.
no respect?
What's going on?
I think she guessed wrong with the statue.
Oh,
Like,
oh, what
whatever.
was your
This
statue?
statue said. So, oh, I don't even remember anymore.
Well,
Poor people.
Poor people.
Poor people.
Poor people.
God.
Oh, Vic, I didn't realize you were part of bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie!
Can you
right,
repeat that
all
again,
right.
Zorn? Oh god.
you're still in front of the statue, so unfortunately, no, I cannot.
Oh.
I'll look up.
Well, can I roll a
Okay.
history to see if I remember?
Yes, you can.
Okay, that. See if the splitting head doesn't ever forget.
14? All right, because it was so close, I'll give it to you again. The foolish man wastes me. The average man spends me. A wise man... Oh, I'm sorry. And a wise man invests me. Yet all men succumb to me. What am I?
Hey,
So Vicky repeats that. The
Oh.
all right then. I can
like,
perfectly see it.
obviously the answer was me. She doesn't respond to the statue. She just says
No, that's
Can't you?
not. What's?
And she just crosses her arms.
It's obvious, Vicky. You.
How
This stuff.
how do you waste you exactly?
That's Vicky.
I mean, foolish man.
Yeah, waste you. How do they waste you?
Because obviously they don't see the gooch that I am.
You're not that good.
Whatever.
You're a man. Now, I'm
Gonna
pretty sure it's time. Maybe. Pretty sure. Is it time? Yeah, look at the statue.
You're not the
and
one in
I'll
front of the
figure that out.
statue.
Okay. Never mind.
Go and press the statue, Kitchen. Go on.
Sure.
Vicky just like give him space.
All right, and as you approach it, the same riddle pops up before you.
I'm going to guess it's time.
You see the white eyes dull immediately, and you hear the
Told you.
same grinding stone. All right, and we're gonna go to the last one with Boomy. All right, Boomy. As
I'm
you
ready.
step in front of this one, you see a boar with silver eyes, and it just asks, "What kind of room can you never enter?"
What kind of room can you never enter?
This one.
Batman.
The one that doesn't have a door.
Room you can never enter. Okay, I don't know this one. I legit don't know this one. The other ones are like
Intelligence
classic
check.
riddles.
Mhm.
This one I can't think of. A room you can never enter. A I mean, I'm smart. I can make an intelligence check. Boomy's smart. I swear she's smart. She has intelligence 4. She's twice as smart as Kieran.
I mean, Vicky has an intelligence of 6.
18. Give me a hint. Don't tell me the answers. Give me a hint.
Someone in your party might use it.
What was the riddle?
A room that you can never enter.
Oh, I get it now.
Boomy's can never enter, and someone in the party uses it. That's not a good hint, Zorn.
That's a
Yeah, I
fucking
mean, everybody
fantastic
else
hint.
did.
We all got it.
Yeah.
No, 2 of you got it at least, or at least I think so with the voices.
Yeah, I got it. I understand.
A room that no one can enter, yet someone in the party has used it. It's a
Are
room.
you sure that your intelligence is +4?
It cannot be entered.
Hold
I know
on.
if I see I hear the answer, to go like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
A room that cannot be entered.
Do you want to
It's
give him
a-
another hint because he rolled so high?
So
No.
it might not be a literal room. That's the thing.
No shit, Sherlock.
Come on, he didn't. I mean, he
it
didn't give
is-
you a
I
hard
know.
time.
It's such a
I
silly
know.
one too.
Yeah.
Why do I get the hardest one?
I don't know.
Like all the rest was like multiple sentences. This is like this one sentence. That's all you get. Fuck you. Like, oh come on, Dad.
Okay, how about this? This is a word play. It's a word on play.
A cask.
Oh,
I was getting as the wordplay, but I
Okay,
just
sorry.
can't think of the
sorry about
wordplay.
that. I should probably ask
What
first.
play it is.
right.
Room, rum, ream, room. It's something. It's room something.
Mm-hmm. Maddie and Vicky, as you guys have kind of walked away, you can see that Boomy is kind of struggling.
Mm-hmm.
A room that you cannot enter. I mean, to be fair, my first language is not common.
I know.
So
Because-
essentially,
I was gonna get-
Guys, what's a room you cannot enter?
a room you cannot enter.
I don't know. What is the room you cannot enter?
Can I make an intelligence?
I mean, you can definitely try.
Because I think I have natural one. No,
You have no fucking clue. Because
no,
you can
I
always
think-
enter a room.
Yeah, I will say that I think I know what it is, but because of that roll, I can't say it.
I know.
I think I know what it is. And then Vicky has a big brain moment. There we go.
All right. I mean, you can say it if you want.
Yeah, but
It's up to you. I mean,
Vicky's gonna look at oh my god, it's not even that funny. Vicky's gonna look at Boom and just say, a room that has no doors.
That can't be it. That's stupid. But you stand in front of the statue and tell it that. I'm not getting my brain back.
Vicky, like, I mean, you're right next to it. It's easier if you do it.
You come over here and tell the statue.
the rest of the
Okay, fine. Alright. Room. Right?
you say that as you get in front of it.
No, I didn't say that. I'm talking to Boomy. So I'm
A
just
room you cannot enter. What
Yes.
am I?
think about something that is not a room. Actually,
But
Vicky's
isn't it supposed to be a room?
Vicky's gonna point at Maddie and just, what does Maddie have on his body?
Armor?
No.
Skin?
No.
Fur?
No! She has something that nobody else has.
What kind of druid is she?
I'm a spore druid.
Ah! Is it mushroom?
You s-
Is it mushroom?
Yeah.
you see the eyes go dark.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Fen. You got stumped by the. I'm sorry. I mean, not Mel. I'm so sorry, Fen. You got stumped by the goddamn dad joke. I'm sorry. Stumped
Oh man.
You never had a dad, you bastard.
She did for a bit, but yeah.
Well, her dad never was a dad to her.
You know, I was gonna say, cause that's what I was thinking.
heard
Wait a
Kitchen
minute, is
make
this
a
a
dad
dad
joke
joke?
earlier.
Because I had two ideas in my head, either Dimension Door because of Vicky being a bard, or Mushroom, and it's like, okay, it has to be one or the other. I want to see if
I
I
can
can
go
make
with
a
that.
guess myself, and I rolled a natural one, so I couldn't say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had two ideas in my head.
As you guys
one
suddenly
of them was-
see the wall over here go into itself. The reason you guys didn't see it before is it was blended seamlessly into the wall. As suddenly something lifts it up out of the way as you see another double set of doors right over here.
Oh, lovely.
By the way, I'm totally counting the Ike solved this one because I totally did. But it's only because of semantics that I was a failure.
How? You couldn't get it.
Debatable.
Eagle. I meant the eagle.
Oh.
I totally solved the eagle, but because of semantics and the word specifics.
Blame the wizard that invented it, all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the wizard they didn't realize that name and surname are both acceptable answers to that riddle.
Well, when you find him, kill him, all right?
I will.
Anywho,
Like you're all this time.
you see a door open up over there. Or
I
what
guess we all
appears
head
to be
towards
doors.
the door.
Yes, let's hurry. Let's see what more death awaits for us. Come on.
Oh, don't rush in!
We're doing it anyways.
Maddie
Let
tackles
Mallow.
Mallow.
Maddie just
All right.
mount him.
I got
For-
absorbed into Mallow's
For
body.
the sake of brevity, because we are getting a little late into the stream, okay?
I punched the door.
I'm just going to move ahead. I'm just going to move ahead here, okay?
Jesus Christ.
As you guys enter the area over here, you see and excuse me for a minute. Come on, give me. Thank you.
Oof.
You're all pushed in.
Magic.
Shush. As you guys all enter in,
Oh
You
no!
see-
What happened to me?
you see a room in front of you, and while most of you have dark vision except for Maddie at this point, there are no torches in here. However,
My drift glove's still going, or has it gone out?
you've got about 5 minutes left on it between taking everything going on, okay?
So we have like 60 feet of bright light.
Yes, and because of that, you guys look in, and you immediately see an army of skeletons stare back at you. And that is where we're going to end the session.
We don't even see it. Sad days.
Yay!
Yes, because I'm sorry, I didn't have time to maybe make the room.
Wait. Skeleton
like-
warriors!
Yes, but that is where we're going to call the session for tonight.
Okay.
So next session, we're going straight into combat.
Yay!
Wait, are we in like bright light right
Bunch
now?
room.
You're in 60 feet of light because of our drift globe, and that's why the
Fuck you,
skeletons are
Bunny.
are looking
Fuck
at you.
you.
Yeah, Keatron's a little screwed right now.
You son of a bitch.
All right, but
Skeleton warriors!
yeah, skeleton warriors, but there's a lot of them. Like, let me put it this way: Keatron and Mallow, as you're the first ones in there, you see over 100.
Oh shit!
Oh
Fine.
shit!
You know, this
Boy.
sounds familiar.
This
for
sounds
something that
perfect for
I'm thinking
confusion.
about.
You know, I
Uh,
should have been in the front because I have wide area explosives.
You should have been in the back and not have the drift globe up. That would be smart. Maybe.
Oh man, I am so
Anyway,
down for testing
I
a
hope you
spell.
guys like the riddles a little bit. I know they might have been a little a little bit what do you call it? Cheesy and such, and I'm so sorry you got stopped on the dad joke. I'm so sorry.
That is hilarious.
I like it a lot.
I
thought
thought it was something deep and philosophical.
I thought it was a good riddle, and the fact that it stumps you did prove it was a good riddle.
It's because I was
Honestly-
expecting something deep and philosophical, not a pun.
Honestly, I had no fucking clue what it was until you said one of the party members used it, and then it's like, all right, it's either a mushroom because Maddie, and that makes so much more sense than what my other one was like. Or it could be if he wants to go less of a pun, more of a like, hey, Ketron uses a bag of holding. That's a space that you can't really enter.
Well, you can enter it is the thing. You can't really enter a mushroom. However, the Mycadids would have something to say about that. Anyway, it's getting late and I really need to go to bed, okay?
What about a mushroom house, huh?
Alright, okay, let's move on.
Yes, anyway.
Those
Sour,
students.
my dear friend, before Mallow loses his voice to the sickness, where can we find you?
You can
Get
find
down with
me at furaffinity.net, at Ask Nightmare Edgar. And it's
safe for
not
work.
safe for work. Just
Yes.
be warned.
Yes. Keatrin, my friend, a.k.a. Bonesonic, a.k.a. the
Who?
fox over there.
Oh, that one. He's random. Basically, you can find me over at every now and then you'll catch me on at Twitch over at Goose's channel over at Goose060. We do Apex Legends, stuff like that. I might, depending on if someone actually decides to donate me $20 or whatever the fuck is going on there, be hosting my own Twitch to do Twitch things if that ever happens. So go check that out at Burnt Sonic, and you can find me on Twitter and.
Can you give us a little taste, Burnt, of what singing might be?
Okay, don't make me laugh. I am my mouth.
I'm sorry.
I'm
All
coughing.
right.
There you go.
Fair enough, fair enough. Kask, my friend from the south, a.k.a. Texas, where can we find you?
No, it's Mexico.
You live in Texas.
Mexico.
It's still in the south. Anyway, where can we find
My
you, my
heart
friend?
lives in Mexico.
But your body lives in the USA, so get to the point.
You
Your
went.
heart
I
thinks
can-
that you're a female, but you're not.
You can find me on For Affinity under the hashtag name Aragon15 or Newgrounds in Twitter under the name Cask. Be mindful because it's not safe for work.
Fair enough. I would ask Mala, but he's being a little sick, so I'm not going to make too many jokes because I don't want him to laugh, so
Thank you.
you're welcome.
It doesn't
Finn,
exist.
Bubby,
Yeah.
the boy who got stumped by the dad joke, where can we find you?
Okay, listen, you know where to find me. Zorn Sidebar, Transmission Phoenix. I've been doing other stuff. My YouTube channel's a little bit dead right now. I promise I'll eventually come back to it. That's my New Year's resolution. Go back to YouTube.
Let's see if he can bring himself away from the bar after being stumped at that joke.
Yeah. Alright, wait, before we go, I have a riddle for you all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a riddle I know and quite well.
Mm-hmm.
A serpent swam in a silver urn. A golden bird did in its mouth abide. The serpent drank the water. This in turn killed the serpent. Then the gold bird died. What am I?
A riddle.
That's a riddle.
I got it right. You can't fucking fault me. I win.
Okay, what is the answer to
Get
the riddle?
fucked.
I swear. Okay, I swear I gotta use that now. If they ever have a Sphinx tell a riddle and someone answers it's a riddle,
Yeah,
they will let that one slide and let them pass.
fair enough, fair enough. And
But what's the...
Oh.
Can you actually guess the answer to that riddle?
not with how tired I am.
Yeah.
I actually like the fire one a lot. I still want to probably my favorite riddle.
nice.
I like that one a lot. It took
That
me a
one actually
minute,
threw
and
me
then I
for a while.
realized.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
one
I
threw me
could
a
only
little bit.
think the sun, but
Yeah, no. If you give water to the sun, it actually burns brighter.
no, I was answering Fenn's riddle. I mean, I could only think the sun in all honesty,
Oh.
but I don't know.
Yeah, it's not the sun because
Yeah.
it doesn't answer all the bits of the riddle.
Right, but
I wasn't paying attention if I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, I don't know if I mean, like I said, the only thing I could think would be the sun, you know, like the day and night cycle kind of deal, but I don't think that's it.
Anyone want to take a crack at a guess?
Not before we finished getting this stream finished.
I wanted it to be on the stream. Just want to try to figure it out.
I don't want to take another 2 hours trying to figure out a fucking dad joke.
It's not a dad joke. It's a legit riddle.
All right, we'll have to
Yeah,
figure it out, and we'll have to say it next time if we do figure it out, because we do have to end the stream. I'm sure people are kind of
Okay.
going like,
We have
all
2
right.
weeks to figure it out.
All
Have a
right.
good night, everyone.
Yes. Well, hold on. I gotta plug my shit, motherfucker. Now hold on a minute. I give you your time. Anyway.
Look the link below. That's where he's at. Good job.
Yes. Click that thing below. You know, with the multiple buttons, because obviously YouTube has to have the subscription button. Besides, the fact that you also have the notification button to even be told of your subscriptions, because that's how YouTube works right now. A little janky, but hey, I work in janky, so it works out for me. Anyway, if you like what we do, hit those 2 buttons, please. It'd be great. If you like to hit the like button, that's fine. We'd like to thank the great people that donated, Crash and Mute, for the $2.01. That was amazing. I can officially say that is the largest ever amount besides
Actually, madman.
on these streams right now. The only one that could compare to that would be when I got paid $100 to shave my beard. But I would just like to say thank you guys so much. We greatly appreciate it. I still don't get the Zooey Mama thing, but you know what? Fuck it.
I sent a definition in the D&D chat if you scroll up.
I will have to look at it. But other than that,
I mean, it's from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
yes. But anyway, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. And as always, enjoy the show.
Good night.
Sick.